I can get Twitch awards. I'm pretty sure I haven't got them yet.
Just to drag it across the line.
This is the first real challenge now. The bonus, but a well-invested one from Fnatic, and NRG bringing out the double Odin. Oh, and Marder. You're gonna check on Marder, right? You're not gonna forget about Marder! You can't forget about him! Again, this guy! A thorn in the side perpetually! Playing up towards rubble. Kayak Alpha and Crashies. This is a hard one now to play into.
Yeah, and the trade-off here is actually losing Boaster and Chronicles, so going to have much in the form of utility to rely on in this mid-round to set themselves up. Would be huge to find number 6.
That's when it feels possible, right? That's when you start feeling like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Kayak's actually one away from a showstopper here. Would be a huge tool to find. It's very late to
That would be a good bait
lay
wall.
out the wall and try and rotate here, but you can see the pings. Maybe called from close to, who has to sit back and watch this one pan out.
Here we go.
Walker spam these angles, by the way.
Yep.
He's in a position to do so.
This plant isn't easy, and they've got to know that. They've got to know the Walk is alive. They've got to know the Odin's still in play. What are we doing? NRG gifted. One on the way in, and now the spike left isolated on the site. Oh, this is awful. Kayak almost got on the cross. Has to go for the plant now. They're just going to flood the site.
Look what you can do.
Under those bright lights, Alpha can't do anything. NRG.
It's ridiculous, chat. NRG with Odin. Look what you can do about it.
And you can see the awareness is there. They're waiting for the Odin to ring out, but then they drift into these open sight lines.
I know it's going to be hard without any smokes to play in, but
they got to know. They got the showstopper ahead of taking sight here.
I'm pretty sure every team knows to prevent them from losing, they need to
really
stop Brock from getting Odin. But that's harder than done. Like harder said than done. It's okay.
See, able to repurchase here, so Fnatic still with another chance to prevent NRG finding 11.
Fnatic exchanging goods, and Marder off the rip there.
Almost. Good damage on Alpha. 146, he's going to be fuming. If they lose that round, and Alpha's still alive, he could be fuming. 146 with Razor was crazy.
Looking to get a little proactive here.
Where's,
Lucky not to find a kill.
Look at the stall on the site though, man. Maybe that's why they're eyeing up over to. Oh my god.
Nice shot.
He's gonna look at the camera right afterwards. He knows.
God, that was good. 40 seconds. Fnatic looked lost, Mike.
Yeah, it's another situation where they can't make a decision. 30 seconds now.
30 seconds left.
Again, Alpha only at 4 HP, so basically a 3v5.
Okay, they're flooding A.
Being enough of a nuisance, trying to get away.
Nice.
Kayak, the one to again keep these rounds alive. He's been here before though. NRG have got to know that he's willing to dig deeper. Looks like the paranoia.
He's gonna get cleared. He's 100% gonna get cleared. There's no way.
Paranoia primed. Might just have to send that soon.
I think on the back of contact here. Yeah.
I'd imagine. There it is. Actually waited a little too long, perhaps. But Scooper on the pre-fire instantly removing Kayak.
Slow things down a little bit here now, but NRG back with another huge advantage.
And you've got to keep in mind that
nice. Good to best.
Trying to put bullets down range, but he's on 13 HP. Oh, clears him. Crashies gets caught. Alpha now would need nothing short of a miracle. NRG locked and loaded. It is again brilliance from the Americas boys.
This game is so good to be a 3-0. I didn't see Fnatic getting around if this is the case. What's the next map? Is it SBS?
Silky smooth from Marder.
Corrode and Lotus got paid. Well, Corode paying Lotus right now. That's two of the most spammy maps with Odin. We need a map was not spam walled. What's next? Next is Abyss again. Probably like an odd couple of walls that you can wallbang, like normal maps, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I keep Fnatic in this. This would have been over by now without him. He has been fighting tooth and nail for his side. But if it's only one of you, it doesn't matter. The rest of NRG standing together in this, and a broken purchase to try and make what feels like a broken stand. A little bit quicker. But eyeing up the C site, at least as a start.
Scuba still on guard though. Fnatic obviously once more dealing with a utility. They're going to try and make the treacherous cross on here. Bork again though, gonna shut it down.
He doesn't even have to see you! It's just a blender!
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, chap. There's literally nothing you can do against a Brock.
On map point.
It's just so tough to watch them brute force into this time and time again.
That's how you know that Odin user, that crosshair, no one would ever run that crosshair.
Always got to be a factor in their thought process. 12-5 the scoreline, Lauren. Two Odins on the board once more.
It might go out with a bang, looking at this. Kayak, again, the bravest to go forward. Falls first. Finally, Chronicle is in the round. This doesn't mean that NRG are stopping anytime soon. A switch up of the setup. And Boast are trying to maybe figure it out here, but you've still got an Odin, you've still got a wall. But Chronicle has another. All right, Brock and Scuba.
You can see so close to spamming off that angle.
Not much. Wait.
Nice crashes.
There's not much more to be done about that, but by brute force.
There we go. We got around. 6-12. Coming back is possible, but they can't make a mistake. A tiny mistake in the game.
I think Scuba's really going to entertain the idea. Fnatic finding 6, but once more a long road ahead of them. No strangers to having to pull off a comeback.
That's true.
Scuba. Very confident nobody's on this side of the map.
I mean, we have to have the conversation. Repeatable success. We know that, yeah, Kayak's been really good. He's been firing up here, but this feels like the first time we've seen a bit of a Kron moment, right? 3 kills, impactful. Got to do it again. I got to see some of these players activate. Yeah. Where's Alpha here? Where's Crashies? Where's Kron? I need to see this. I'll let Boaster off the hook. He's your IGL. We know what he can do. That's fine.
Wait, Crashing at the bottom of the leaderboard?
Quietly clawing their way back into some of these rounds.
That's good stuff from Kron.
Again, in terms of
unfortunate lineup
what's sustainable for Fnatic, there's not many things you can really identify here. Like I said earlier, Crash is coming off the back of arguably one of his best series to date.
Caution here.
Seemingly absent as well.
Now, feels a bit rinse and repeat, but the deeper paint shell is a bit worrying. Crash, he's caught! It's an early death.
That is not good.
Another one away from another showstopper here. Alpha is highlighted.
They take liberties across the map. It's something about NRG I like. So I'm feeling a bit brave playing up close to that smoke. They don't let you really take a moment to breathe. There is no fear, there is no respect. And Alpha is facing 3 and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah, well, maybe just actually caught a glimpse of Scuba, but
he didn't see Scuba at all.
Now walking into Brock's setup, who does have his ultimate available.
Couple walls
a couple more walls in between.
Toxins going up.
It looks like a commitment. And they've already lost control of the back lines. They're going to know that turret has been broken. So there is a timer on this for Fnatic. Do you carry on forward? Do you try and pivot towards B? Your options are becoming limited.
This ain't gonna go well.
38 seconds. Smoke wall drops. Brock now pops the ult. 35 seconds. You got to go here. Where are you off to, Fnatic? Have a plan. Have something in mind. And well, that's one way to do it, but Marta is still closing in. 2 kills already, looking to follow up. He's taken away the lockdown.
Oh,
But
Alpha.
Alpha finally remembering who he is.
But that gets spiking.
15 seconds, it's an issue. Marta on guard duty. I don't know if
Oh,
Brock can
fuck.
even get here in time.
No,
Marta
rip.
will
GG's.
walk away, knowing he's been the one to be the problem.
GG.
5 seconds, it's too far away. You can't get to the site. NRG running the clock down on Fnatic. It feels poetic to see as map 2 falls in their hands.
Okay, boys. The most important thing out there.
You saved me from doom
Let's
schooling
have
for
some
reals?
Fun. Let's play the game to win.
How long have you been doom
Play to
schooling for?
win every single round. Our rules, our protocols.
I did it earlier when I was in the bar. I ended up being there for 2 hours. No one could save me from my one.
Come on, boys.
This game is so cooked. I want to look at the
An update is required. Financial system updating.
Crowd 13 to 3. Brock 24 kills. 14. Yeah, Brock's definitely gonna get MVP. There's no way Brock does not get MVP.
System updated.
We will dance together.
The future of money is here.
Unless Fnatic wins, then yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me go to my Twitch settings because it's pretty. 3 hours, I'm still in bed, bruh. Crazy. What am I looking for?
The human body was built to move, not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day. It's time your chair evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo. Ergonomically engineered for you, gamers, hybrid workers, artists, backing your every move.
Okay, just had to change something in my Twitch settings for moderation purposes. Bro, I want to play some valorant, but I got no duos on. I don't play an alt either. Abyss Ascent Sunset. What's the comfort energy does for Abyss? Vice, Euro, Saver. How about them?
Of Valorant and its competition are with me in the crowd. First of all, Leo, what a year that we've had in VCT, what a weekend, what a week also. I wanted to know, what are you the most looking forward to coming up to this next year?
Look, this has been an amazing Champions, an amazing year. 5 years of
Yeah, my left ear is a little
We don't
bit.
take
There
any
goes,
of
that's
this
his
for
fix now.
granted. But as you all know, we've been dreaming about
Team
the future
Liquid,
of the VCT.
winners
We just announced a number of
2026.
changes for 2026. And there's more coming in 2027. We hope you continue playing this game, watching the sport. We do this all for you.
We will for sure, and we can't wait for getting new information. Of course, première question, ça fait voilà de quoi est-ce qu'on attend le plus finalement? On est dans l'expectative pour Léo. Ça a été une année incroyable de VCT pour ces Champions. Et ben oui, c'est une année insane. On essaie de changer des choses, d'implémenter des nouvelles choses pour 2026.
Hey, someone has a 3D printed VCT
pour
trophy. Let's
que la
go.
scène soit meilleure. Et on espère que vous allez apprécier. And Anna, now I'm turning to you. You look gorgeous. This is very Fashion Week energy here in Paris. And I wanted to ask you, because there's a lot of things going on inside the game as well. So what are you the most excited about for this next year?
Yeah, the year is not over yet.
Right.
Everyone thinks it's champs, so year's over, but we have so much left to do. We have, obviously, you guys saw Vito today, so you get to check that out. We still have a really big end of year gameplay patch. That one's going to be
insane.
Insane. Yeah, get ready. We have Ascension. We have GCC. We have so much more to come. So
Lots more to come, a lot more to be excited about. Et du côté d'Anna, du côté du jeu en lui-même, qu'est-ce qu'on attend le plus? Le nouvel agent Veto, évidemment, on va encore avoir de la compétition, l'ascension, les game changers, un nouveau patch aussi à arriver. Donc restez branchés. And finally, for both of you, is there something you want to tell to our beautiful French crowd?
Yes, I just want to thank everybody. Paris is one of my favorite cities in the entire world. The people are so beautiful. The city is so beautiful. And you've been so warm and welcoming to the VCT and to Valorant. So thank you for playing. Please keep playing. Everything you invest in us, we want to give back to you. So thank you so much.
Beautiful words. Un beau merci pour Anna. Continuez d'investir en nous. On continuera de vous le rendre.
VCT Fnatic going to happen, buddy.
Leo, do you want to say something to our crowd, maybe?
If Fnatic does a reverse sweep, get the next 3 maps, I am speechless.
Merci du fond du cœur d'être venu. Je suis touché de vous voir ici aujourd'hui. Vous avez montré un amour fou pour Valorant. C'est un grand heureux pour partager un événement à Paris pour la toute première fois. Mais croyez-moi, sûrement pas le dernier. Merci beaucoup. Amusez-vous bien.
Definitely not the last event that we're gonna have in Paris. Thank you so much for your French.
Wait,
Leo,
do you
thank
speak
Anna,
French?
for bringing this beautiful game to life, and we're gonna see if NRG are getting kings of this map 3 and kings of champions, or if Fnatic can bring a comeback. Let's see that.
Thank you so much for that, Lou. Always a pleasure to hear from Anna and Leo. And also, Leo, okay, we get it, bro. I can barely speak English, but your boy's out here speaking like multiple languages. Unbelievable stuff. Well, you may notice we're joined by yet another guest here on the desk. We have the legendary Coach Mini here with us today, my man. Always a pleasure to have you. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. I actually wanted Fnatic to win today. I usually hate watch Fnatic.
Yeah.
But today, they got so far, I was like, I want to see my friends win, you know? So I'm a little bit stressed at the moment, a little bit nervous.
Hey, yeah, I can understand that for sure. But, you know, of course, I mean, Bea, we've been seeing NRG really just put the task at hand at to Fnatic, excuse me.
Yeah, exactly. I think that these 2 maps have told the tale that NRG have come in with a lot of preparation. Yes, there is a lot of abuse in the Odin, but the confidence that we're seeing, every single 1v1 seems to go in their direction. And I mean, they're 1 map away for the trophy.
I know, it's crazy to think about, but let's go ahead and check out a Verizon high-speed moment. Speaking of NRG, this one's going to go to Sam Achilleos. This guy, he is putting up some numbers. It's incredible to see what he has accomplished in his career, but in this match, he has been lights out.
No, he really has been. The impact that we're seeing from Sam is just critical for the team. Constantly coming up with big frag plays, but also always in position, getting his util cycled in exactly when the team needs. His paranoias often just leading to a ton of assists for him to rack up. He's having such a strong game, but overall for the side of NRG right now, it's got to be Mata to talk about because this guy looks incredible.
Yeah, and also him, and on the other side, Kayak was trying. But as you're saying, Mata had so many of those plays opening in so many of those angles. Also, seeing the NRG playing against the Odin, disrespecting it a lot, just going into them. How did that make you feel, Mini?
It made me feel a little bit, like nervous for Fnatic. Like it seemed like this game was going to be the Odin off because Boaster likes to use the Odin in the tree, and so does Brock. And I think NRG had the better plan going forward against that Odin. And they set the tone very early, just disrespecting it completely. And on the flip side, Boasters couldn't get anything done. Yeah,
and you could see now as Fnatic make their way out to the stage, as well as NRG, those young men 1 step away from winning a world championship. But the pressure is on that guy right there for Boaster. Mini, you coached this guy. You worked with him for a very long time. You know what his mindset is like in these situations, surely. Why don't you go ahead and give us a little bit of insight? Where do you think his head's at as he gets ready for this pivotal Abyss game?
I think he'll be feeling very stressed and nervous himself, but he's going to do a good job of not showing it. And I think in this moment, the boys just need a big Boaster speech. They know they're going to be going on to Abyss next, and that is not a map they like. They need to reset and come back into just fundamental gameplay. Maybe they got a comp switch or something, and it's just going to be about hitting some headshots in the next map.
I'm hoping that they're going to be able to do so because going out 0-3 would be an absolute brutal loss. I mean, already on that Lotus, a third of the rounds
they've taken too.
Yeah, a third of the rounds that you're able to collect are in thrifty fashion. That's certainly not something that you want to be seeing, nor something that you expect to see whatsoever with Fnatic.
More like this.
We know that they can toggle on. We know that they can just suddenly sink into the mindset and get themselves back into a game.
Like, I don't even need to know what's going to happen. I already know round 2, it's going to be Odin's
very
regardless
good
of what map,
move
what
leaving
half it
Abyss
is.
for this map in number 3. They knew that if they were able to close that corrode, probably will give them the momentum going into Lotus. And in Abyss, they should be simply superior. The way that they combo the Vise with the Harbor, the way that they put the pressure onto Fnatic, at least this time, Fnatic has chose to start on the attack.
Yeah, and if Fnatic come back here, and go through the series, I think this is the best reverse sweep of all time. They are down 2-0, and they're going onto a map that they do not like at all.
Yeah, last time they played here at Kilios, it was what, a 13-5 or something like that. It was not pretty for Fnatic.
No, it really wasn't. It was very much, you know, happened in the same fashion that we kind of saw those first 2 maps come through, but it looks like they're not going to be making really any adjustments on this. It's still going to be Kayak going on the Waylay, not going to be seeing the Yoru here, Chronicles on the Breach.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I don't think it worked on the previous time. Maybe with this one, I just think that, first of all, Kayak, I think he should be on the Euro. I think much more value, much more comfort for him. The way that NRG pushes him out of spaces, he has to use his entire kit just to survive that one first engagement. And we are seeing how NRG is playing. They're just doubling down and keep going.
And one of the things that was really cooking up the last time was Sam on that Harbor. Nobody else really plays this agent on this map. They have to look back at that tape and figure out how to counteract it, because he was regularly cooking them, players playing behind the walls.
I think for Fnatic, the attack side at the start of this tournament is all about those B exits.
Yeah.
And they were beautiful. It's just about whether NRG have this problem solved for them. If the B exits work for Fnatic, there's going to be momentum going into that defense.
Let's not forget, yesterday, Boaster said with passion that they figured out Abyss. The question on our minds is whether or not it's enough, whether or not they made the appropriate adjustments to stop these America's giants, truly at this point in this series, and whether they can stop them here and now. But for NRG, they are 1 map away from becoming our next world champions. Can Fnatic make another Fnatic comeback happen? Let's send it back to you.
Wait, chat, I'm confused. Wait, did someone sub chat? Did someone just sub on Twitch? Because it says my sub goal is 25% complete, but it's not telling me who subbed. I'm actually so confused. Let me refresh my page, bitch. There we go. Otti! With the resub, much appreciated. Let's spend it all in one place. You know, that money is going to my either Christmas shopping or it's going to my my USA trip, bro. I'm gonna spend it in one place in either 4 months or 6 months. You're welcome. What's good, bro? I need to message back Levi. Yeah, left ears on the headset a bit. You're having issues with your UK number? But what's going on with it? Because I messaged you on the 2nd, I think it was. What's going on with your UK number? Good flash. That messed up Marder as well.
Away from being in the right place, but Kayak trying to gap close. Going to take a lot of damage for that though. Marder sends him scurrying.
I was going to say, the TP wasn't even safe there, but Fnatic.
They're going to walk the wall. Are they double flashing this?
That's crashes. Quan. Okay, nice. Oh god.
Absolutely decimated as well. We're in a 2v2. Plant's going to be in.
That's your issue right there, Oddy. That's your issue. Vodafone, bro.
Timing of the stun, but 20 seconds away from another recon.
Bro, when I was on Vodafone, I had so many fucking issues back in the day. Like back in like the old iPhone days, like iPhone 3 to 7 roughly. Okay, Brock finally killed Val Odin's. But yeah, when I was on Vodafone back in the day, I had so many issues. Honestly, just if you can, I should know because you got a contract new in it. Because you only just paid for your number, so you need a contract, don't you?
throwing this wall up, sitting right behind it, forcing Fnatic.
I'm supporting Fnatic, but they are not winning at the moment.
Free passage.
They are not winning at all.
The same approach on display in the pistol round. Yeah.
Wait. Brock's finally playing without an Odin? Thank fuck.
Only really the casualties along the way that
Look, it's gonna matter anyway because freaking anti-eco.
Feasible for NRG. Just keep your eyes on.
But no, I'm supporting Fnatic, but they're currently down 2-0, so it's not going well.
Won't be contesting that area very often. But the way that Alpha's going to be kept in check.
I don't know how they can fight this though, because A is very short sight, so Stingers are going to be AP. B is good for the long range, which they got 3 long range rifles, or 2 long range rifles and a sniper. They need to try to keep mid up a little bit, but I don't know how they will fight for mid.
Cutting sound, so Alpha and Kayak, both with sheriffs.
They're trying to sell this kind of mid-A look here, right? Progress from Crashies towards ult. Spike is still towards B. This is the fake being sold. Now, one has been
Wait.
but not two. It does
No.
Som out of position.
Why did Som turn around?
Idea, but Scuba then gets a little curious and finds Kayak. There is another, but it's
Oh, that's not going well. That is not going to go well.
He's got in the eyes, man. They've got everything under wraps. Yeah, plants in play. Again, lighter weaponry here, but they have at least made NRG work a bit harder for this.
Collapse is just so
Go on, boys.
decisive once more from NRG. Massive advantage here in the retake.
Yeah, it's fraught with danger for Fnatic, even trying to keep themselves safe. There is no safety here. It is an absolute shutout again. As Just Poster alive, and he has been denied.
It's not a worst thing. We got 4.
NRG 5 standing.
Yeah, we got the plant spike down, so that's not bad. Big damage on Brock.
Fnatic's first buy round here.
A little matter, so we're making him waste credits a little bit.
Salt in the wound.
It's not a worst case scenario we could have had, but still,
Crashies does actually have the Hunter's Fury. Didn't spot that.
definitely could be a bit better, but it's whatever. It is what it is. At the end of the day.
The back of just the 2 kills. See if there's any plan in place here.
I know, they also enjoy your subscription for 3 months to Duolingo, bro. I completely forgot that. I just noticed that pop-up thing.
For Fnatic, we can't keep relying on them in these deficits.
See how they look. First opportunity to fight back. A bonus left with NRG. The Stinger's still there. Marshall from Marder. Brought a little bit of something. Early. Spike is with Crashy, so they'll show a lot of intention.
Immediately on the back of that, though, Marder is looking to take a very, very deep position here.
Nah, bro, you can speak a few more. You can get a few more, bro. Let's see. You have Spanish, English. I assume you have Greek. What else do you speak? 'Cause I know you speak those few, right? Is there any more? I'm sure you can take a few more, bro. You can do French if you want. Well, no, you're in the southwest. So what country? It is Spain, right? No. Catalan? What's that? What language is that one, bro? I never heard of that one. Wait, so you're closer to what country then? Because where you are, you're over here. So you're. Oh yeah, you are close to France still. Come on, bro, take some French.
Not at all. So he goes back and checks on mid, sees nothing, feels okay. This is great.
Crashes his knife out.
This looks like a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh.
Right to the back of the brain, and everybody is here from NRG. And with 13 seconds, it's simply not enough. It's tailor-made points.
Yeah, this game's not gonna go well.
By the NRG camp and forced down the throat of Fnatic. 4 seconds, round's done.
The language spoken in Barcelona? Wait, so Barcelona has its own language?
Still waiting for the moment for the penny to drop for Fnatic.
Why not just have Spanish?
It wouldn't surprise to see another very, very early timeout here, but
Wait, so when you're in school, do you learn Spanish and Catalan in that case, or how does your language like classes work in Barcelona then? I don't think I could ever try to learn 2 different languages at once.
Allowed so much space.
Which, to be fair, that was the case actually. Because I got kicked out of like, so when I was like 10, 11, I was doing French in primary school. And then I moved obviously to secondary school. Started doing Spanish for 1.5 years. Then I moved school because I moved to obviously house. And I went back to French for half a year. And then I got kicked out of French because apparently I was failing English, apparently. I feel like I had more fun learning Spanish than I had to learn French, I'll be honest. Oh, no one's going to clear this corner. That is not a good sign. Nice. This ain't good though. Scuba Mud does 1 tap, so all I've got to do is hit 1 bullet each. We can actually get around here. You take 3? I've been learning 4 languages at the same time. Bro, that's crazy. That is crazy, bro. For me, it's 1 at a time. If it was like learning different games, I can do it all at once. But languages, hell nah. Don't know why that's coming up. I don't know what that's about. Hold on. Let me go to stream and see if it's like something I've missed. There's an update or something. I actually don't even know what grab tap is. Keep playing the games you started or pick any games below to on. What rewards can you get? Virtual Visa, Amazon. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, I don't quite get what you gotta do though. Install these games. There's not really much games here. I guess that Roblox one will be useful. I guess, I don't know. How much coins did you get for that? I actually don't know what grab tap is. Oh, for frick's sakes, I completely forgot about that already. I'll do it after this game. I really can't want to get up right now.
Previously was giving us something to get behind. I think a 1 and 4 so far. Fnatic will call the rotate here. Still bodies in position. Alpha trying to plant the seed of doubt.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that stream top thing off. I actually need to go down my channel with war points and see what it is. Time out somebody else, highlight my message, send the message in the volume message, that is, yeah. Choose an emote to unlock random sub emote. A command, need to press the pump on. Watch a 2-minute video, get it right. I wonder if anyone's actually close to end stream. I actually want to know. Probably not though. Right, where's the dashboard? Chatbot. Not this one. I don't know. There we are. So yeah.
Yeah, bear in mind, Scuba's a 1 shot there. 1 shot. The frustration speaks volumes on Boaster's face right now.
Yeah, this could be FBO. It's unfortunate though, because Fnatic actually like deserve the trophy more than NRG. I wouldn't say that as like a Fnatic supporter in general, but like Fnatic's year is crazy. It was crazy though. Because Fnatic went to Toronto, they lost to who was it? Who did Fnatic play in Toronto? I actually can't remember who won Toronto. I actually can't remember. That's not a good sign.
Absolutely floundering here. It's Crashies with nothing to say. This is
Toronto that came second against Paper X. Esports World Cup, they got reverse sweep by Heretics, but again, Mickey Mouse tournament.
To go hunting
Like, the way Fnatic has played this year, they need this trophy. They deserve it. I'm not saying like NRG doesn't deserve the trophy, but most of their rounds have to come from Odin. Like, most of the maps they played, I'm pretty sure Lotus and Corrode is NRG's most played map. And every round involves an Odin or two.
This time out right now.
You saw it there, especially on Boaster.
Nak, welcome to stream, bro. How you doing?
About wanting something so badly that NRG want it too. Who doesn't? A chance to touch that trophy. A chance to be the undisputed best. And Fnatic, yes, they have had some of the highest accolades. Some of the most impressive highs. There's also the downside, Mike.
I was going to say, yeah, the opposite side of that is Fnatic are no strangers to the lowest of lows. I mean, Boaster is an IGL that has been forged through failures, effectively, in the last 5 years of Valorant. Absolutely no strangers to this sort of situation, being down and out. But it takes so much to ask that once more of this team. Cutting through.
For NRG, it's round by round. It's kill by kill.
They're going aggressive here, potentially.
Why not? Kick them when they're down. Make it hurt. Make them know you are that next generation, that big threat that's coming up. And Crashes has the spike here. If Marder strikes now.
Oh my God, that's just
the timing here. And Marder again is running rings around them.
He has had his finger on the pulse these last few rounds.
He's feeling it perfectly. And then you look at the rotations over towards CT.
He is orchestrating this entire stack.
I think he needs to be careful.
Fnatic are none the wiser once more.
Not a clue. An Alpha given freedom, but only to be put back in his cage, it feels like. They know that that's the area he could have taken up residency in.
Again, look at the time it's taking Fnatic. Marder has shift walked this entire way.
They can't back away now. Stalled out, held at the door. Not again! Marder!
That is crazy. I've had for Crashes. That's twice he put his ult and get killed from behind from Mudder.
All waiting. They know. In between them and Marder himself is the enemy. And Ethan is just perfectly poised. Still doing so much. Ethan, he wants that trophy again.
Yeah, this game's NRG's. NRG wins this one.
Fnatic have no idea what's going on across the map. Once more, Crashes backstabbed in the Hunter's Fury.
Look at him.
Ethan TPing forwards here.
Flank again, flank again.
And the frustration really starting to show.
They're better than this, we know they are.
But the worst thing is, with things like that, hearing Crashes say that, Fnatic are going to slow down even more because they're so scared of NRG just dominating the entire map.
And look, if you're a fan of Fnatic, I know this hurts, but the caliber, the quality that NRG are bringing is second to none. Brook reading the play again so well. There is no access here. There is no chance
That's
here.
gone.
This is the brutality of it.
Still winnable, but I need to check out right block headed this. Couldn't do it, but
Maybe there's still hope. Maybe they're not done yet.
a crash.
Maybe there's life in Fnatic.
But I almost walked off the map.
Still need to get past the man of the hour, Marder. Scuba as well. Don't forget what he's been doing. But the plant's in play.
I think I can't pick up gun because you don't know if it's safe or not.
Well, he's going to be able to.
Alright, he's got one now.
Positions here for Scuba. He has to deal with the trip, so at least we'll be noted now. Well, tanked up a little bit, but still 80 HP.
Pushing them together, that's both players spotted. Scuba can take a breath here.
Guys, please, turn around. Please, please, please. Alpha, Alpha. Yes, yes, yes.
Might have heard the crowd for a second, or maybe just considering it. But he has to make something happen. They have to make a move now, NRG.
Oh.
They fight together. Hope is lost for Fnatic as NRG again reigning supreme.
Just can't get anything going in their favor. And there isn't a single face on that stage for Fnatic that gives you any sort of hope. And almost anticipating
double timeout.
A double timeout. Yeah, I'm seeing the timer pause.
Hey, Adam, come on now. That's us, bro. That's us.
Like I said, before that first series versus NRG, Fnatic hadn't lost an attacking round on Abyss.
God, what a stark contrast.
And now they are made to look like they've never played the map before.
Alpha 0 to 6, Kayak 1 to 7, Boaster 3 to 7, Kron 3 to 7, Crashies 6 to 7, and he's been shot in the back of the head twice by Mana. Where are your players now? I know it's hard. I know we're asking a lot.
I mean, for a team that so often we talk about the plot armor, is this just all a ruse? Is it a setup for another Fnatic comeback? Certainly doesn't feel that way right now.
Nope.
You can see Boaster is slightly teary-eyed down on the stage.
It does just feel like we're watching a nightmare come to life for one of these sides. For the other, however, the NRG, it feels so damn good.
And so close as well.
7-1, blistering first two maps, barely challenged. This is what dreams are made of. You couldn't ask for a better start. You couldn't ask for a better first two maps. And here's standing on Abyss, staring into it perhaps. It's all smiles. What is the answer now? Who will be the one to stand tall? Who will be the point of difference? Alpha finally gets involved. Marder asked to get into this as well, and he's hunting. Finally takes the TP away, but they're fast up mid. Fnatic looking pacier. Looking like they want to try and crunch towards B. Yeah, Scuba's been solid at this though. Sending them scattering as Brock. Boosting the Hunter's Fury, and Scuba still strong as ever on that back line. Oh, it's ults everywhere. It's ults everywhere, but this time it's Ethan behind them. Fnatic can't catch a break. They don't know where to look. They look lost, and Crashy's last alive. And this feels almost unfair. NRG.
Yeah, this game's over. It's literally done.
8-1 the scoreline. Out of the timeout.
I still want to ask this, champ.
For Fnatic. It's just, and this is the benefit of all of the hard work NRG have done in terms of preparation. Now they are reaping the rewards.
God.
And they have absolute freedom across the map, running rings around Fnatic.
They are a true cut above the rest here. Som forced off the early angle, however. And again, pace. Fnatic look like they just want to try and get into this, which feels mad at round 10 in map 3.
Right, usually it would be a refreshing change to see, but at this point you just think they've hit rock bottom. Throw something out, see what sticks, but there's no margin for error. NRG are just the immovable objects right now.
Truly, truly. And looking at this again, trying to go in on it, but Ethan's still standing tall. You feel like you're trying to just pick whichever option is better, but it's Brock on one side, joined by Ethan. Oh! It's an absolute
Lucky lineup.
Again. And it looks simple. It looks easy.
Still winnable, but Alpha needs to try and get a pick or two. Cannot win one more. They're both one tap.
Left wounded. Trailing through the ace.
All NRG has to do is hit one bullet.
And the ultra there, it just compounds
On
the
each.
problems. Just getting more and more. NRG continue the march to 9 now.
Even both doesn't know what to do.
Fnatic bowing out with a whisper in this grand finals. And it has to be said, one of the most dominant performances from any team on the champion stage across the previous series and now the grand finals.
What are
you doing? You're stunned. Get off the bomb.
People doubted their route, saying they had an easier approach to the finals.
Well, they made it look easy.
That's the difference. That's the difference. 9-1.
That triple jump ball.
Relentless in pursuit to perfection. NRG so close to double digits in just the first half. Som forced away on the early angle and simplistic start towards B, but Kayak will have to freeze. Wait for a moment.
Back out just yet, but it does. Well, Scuba's found crashes though.
Scuba's been just so solid at this as well. There isn't easy sights to hit. He's got support there now as well. Helps on the way. Does he really need it? Fnatic relinquish that approach.
Som able to just smother the site.
First I can't get an angle either.
Force Fnatic back now. Scuba on this angle. It's good to work. Chronicle will fall.
No trade.
No
Anything. Scuba's allowed to be the turret that stands. He knows where Boaster is too. He's on for it. He fancies it. Give it a go. Drop another.
Ace.
Oh, Scuba.
Nope.
Blowing my mind. 10-1. I've never seen anything like this. Truly unbelievable scenes.
On the brink of it being another 11-1 half.
How much you can do. But I counted them so hard.
The precision, by the way, as well. This wall layering behind Scuba's wall. And he wanted it. He wanted the ace. Scuba, who was one of the key components previously versus Fnatic, coming alive once more. Last round broken by from Fnatic as well. Harder defies expectations once more.
What's up, Levi?
Finds out.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what to watch this either. This is not looking good for Fnatic. This is looking very rough. Even when Brock's not on the
Nothing
Odin.
available. Damage again. Good damage from Ethan there. They're just not even really getting a look in at A.
No.
What teams has NRG played against? I haven't actually really watched NRG's games that much. In the thingy. In champs. NRG 2-1 MIBR. 2-0 Giant X. 2-1 DRX. 2-0 EDG. Wait. So NRG has not lost one game in champs.
Perfect. It's just perfect.
That's actually crazy.
And you can feel how
Their last loss was against G2 in the finals of Americas. Wait, NRG actually has a pretty good win streak since the World Cup.
clean, good, well played.
Wait, I'm too nasty.
Boaster and Crashies called to do something they've been
Yeah, they're not 10-2, but I don't think that 10-2 is gonna happen. I feel like Fnatic's mental is too damaged for this round, for this game. Like for the last two maps, getting Odin spammed is definitely to win. And then rounds like today, especially for Crashies, oh boy. Every time Crashies pops his Sova ult, just Mad behind him and kills him. Always. I feel like this game had been so tilted for Fnatic. It's not even even if they do bring it back, I don't think the bring back will be that long. They'll probably get 2 more rounds max. Be fair, I guess EG has not really been the same. The UX is very strong. Giant X is kind of predictable. MBR. What was the MBR game like? That one. Alright, I patched up the 8 bomb, right? I guess NRG did get kind of an easy path. I think the main competition NRG had was DRX.
It's Ethan from NRG. Yeah, made grand finals. It's my
Like,
second
Fnatic-
one, so I'm excited. And I'm excited for the guys too. Definitely brings back memories. Walking on stage, very similar to LA.
Yeah, I don't think the last game they done was that challenging for Fnatic either.
And yeah, everyone played
12-4,
out of their minds in that
5-18,
game,
yeah.
And I expect nothing less from our grand finals coming up.
And I bet on speed them. Wait, did they? I don't really watch that game that much. I saw the clips of Aspas getting those op shots. Abyss 14-16. Okay, as well.
Kind of who you surround yourself with. So both your teammates directly.
Fate in the format too.
Just your support.
Wait, that's crazy. 2 OT games.
Family, friends.
Same game score. Wow.
That's what keeps you grounded. That's what keeps you.
That one was actually very close.
The lows and the highs too. So
that one's wild.
And I'm excited to see the crowd for grand finals.
I want to look at the game on G2. Like, I know G2 is like a much stronger team, but I want to know how G2 made NRG like drop to the ground.
Barely movable. No, like I said in the previous series, he was one of the key components for NRG. Once more putting on a display. Just so cool, calm, and collected in some of these clutch situations. 16 and 2 in that opening half on Abyss. Just to note as well, Brock sitting at 11 and 3, Ethan 11 and 2, Marda 10 and 3.
Not much to say about that one.
Dominant from top
But notice the sun. So that means Corrode and
there was a time
Asbox got banned.
find a pistol and get the ball
Not too bad.
It's now or never.
I think the only way Fnatic to make this comeback is they win the next 4 rounds.
Show of force to start with.
And then it'll be okay if NRG gets 1 after that 4. And then after that it has to go on a wild streak.
On the other side, Crashies. Chronicle waiting on the B side.
Just waiting for somebody to
Yeah, that is.
Able to TP across. Some will
I'm pretty sure most of NRG is like just 2 deaths as well.
actually Fnatic get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, if...
Proactive with the play and take it down too.
Alright, we definitely get pistol by looks of it. But I feel like we still might lose this. Spike's backside. Oh yeah, let me I realised that you can't even see the map. There we are. I literally just noticed that.
Sigh of relief from Boaster. Chronicle
Do you think NRG will force this round? I don't think NRG should force it, but I feel like they might just get a game over with.
Hopefully be able to get themselves back into this game.
It's just a nice one at me. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Oh, Levi, you on later for some games?
Trying to keep the atmosphere light. Ignore the scoreline. Ignore
I need my duo confidence, bro. I'm pretty sure when I duo with you, I think you have the highest win rate with me. I think.
Conceding pistols have looked lethal for NRG.
Oh, nice shotgun.
Once more, we'll find Marda the most slippery on the side of NRG. Kayak
nice.
threads the needle.
Second kill in this game so far, just to tell you. That's how hard he's been having to try and work, and just nothing had worked out. But a very good start.
I can't know home tonight. No worries. You know, leaving my last few games, I done 3 yesterday. I literally only have 2 OR right now in Ascendant 1. That is how bad my ranked games are going. Like, I either don't shoot, and I actually don't shoot, fair enough, right? But when I do shoot, I just can't win the game.
In terms of contesting this site, once NRG get up close.
And bear in mind, the entire season, I was Ascendant 3. So, that's a little bit rough. Okay, not bad, not bad. Good, bye. I will last 3, need like 30 more per Ascendant. What are you, down 3?
Maintain the purchase. Just taking a moment to have another word. Drag this out as long as they can.
Every time I log in and I see you like playing, I'm like, how the fuck are you getting your wins?
Very deflated, usually.
Where's my wins at, bro?
He's right up there helping. Yeah, right up there with Boaster.
What's my win rate this season?
Now, with something to cheer
My win rate this season is 38.6%. That is crazy. Not even 50.
This half stretch. Where is the breaking point for Fnatic?
Spectre, Bulldog, 3 Vandals,
Bonus.
4 light shields.
3 vandals, 1 bulldog.
This ain't good.
On the other side of purchase, of course.
If I have a mid,
And the ult from Som.
both teams.
Early start towards middle. Early exchange, but Kayak backing himself. That's
Nice. Wait, that's actually a huge kill as well on Madder.
Marder from the round. It's been causing a ton of problems. But NRG will actually find an advantage in terms of positioning here.
Ethan, they don't know about it.
Someone please, yes, okay.
Even on both sides, Kayak coming alive, leaving just some
There we go. Wait, the comeback's actually winnable. Wait, there's actually a chance for a comeback. If Kayak is just shooting up now, then that means we're gonna win this.
Positives to be found, and you're right, it's Kayak
Yeah, no.
deep here.
I can definitely see it. We'll get one more round.
The trend setter for Fnatic.
Yeah, we can win this one. Hey, I'm not Tarek. I'm not Tarek, bro.
Bonus conversion.
The last time I jinxed was probably 2-3 years ago. That was a long time ago.
Just one mistake.
And I think that was during that Centaurs match against Fnatic for looking. I think that was.
Good progress from
At least.
and crashes in terms of ultimates. Kayak as well.
Yeah, Fnatic's comebacks are crazy.
Conscious of NRG's threat. These lesser purchases.
Oh, he's got to be careful from getting overwhelmed here. I don't know if he's reloaded yet. Boaster could be.
Best match get out, that's good.
To be alive. Playing that by a very fine margin. And NRG are on the site. They're going to get a plant. They do have 2 sheriffs here too. Don't think it's out of the woods just yet.
Goes 2 shares, 2 classics, no shields.
Some key utility, yeah, missing for NRG, but Fnatic locked out still.
Boaster putting his body on the line, gonna be the first man in here. And oh dear,
Ooh.
Marder gonna get
Nice.
things started, but a good reaction. Can't leave this too late though. Can't let NRG get tucked in on it. Alpha, big fight. Good follow-up.
Beautiful.
Scuba removed as well.
We're shooting.
God, the fans are desperate for it, aren't they, Mike?
You can hear the arena explode.
But I'm kind of like, I do want to see NRG win this to an extent.
In this series.
But overall, I feel like Fnatic definitely has more,
Yeah, no
like,
trials left. Fnatic to really
what's the word? Not like benefit of winning, but like, I feel like Fnatic deserves to win more. Just because the year they had.
4 in a row. Still.
Like, if NRG wins it, then fair dues, right? You know, no internationals for 2 years. They looked like nothing this entire year. And out of nowhere, you know, they do like a T1 move. But, like, Fnatic definitely deserve to win more, though. Especially after Toronto. That was just unfortunate against Paper X.
Disastrous start.
1 kill in the first half.
Yes, he did. And his timing could be spot on here. Waiting for a moment. NRG swing. And this time
The Odin's back. The Odin's back. This ain't looking good.
Spike will be noted in transition though. Now, do Fnatic overreact? Still 2 towards B. See Boaster toying with the idea of leaving Alpha to anchor. NRG are
To be fair, they got 11 rounds without an Odin. But I'm a little bit curious on why they picked Odin on attack. I feel like, for this map, the Odin's more useful in defense than attack.
over towards middle. We know where it's going now. It is towards B. Spawn's still here.
Spawn's going to catch this TP.
Crash is still here.
I think on round 1, Brock got like a nice 3k with a share. So I can't really say he's not an aimer, but I feel like he definitely is a player that relies way too much on Odin.
Can't get away from it just yet. Has to dip out from this, bow out from this. 20 seconds. I think the door might be shut, Mike.
Yeah, it's too many question marks now, knowing Fnatic could have sent an extra body here. NRG gonna have to just settle.
It's beautiful from Fnatic.
3 weapons. Fnatic.
They're playing defense so well.
Number 6. Starting to piece together something that could potentially.
I'm trying to figure out why. I feel like Abyss is definitely more attack map. Like, I don't know, I feel like a lot more teams have more success on attack. But I want to know how Fnatic's defending so well. Like, what's the difference between last round, you know, last half and this half? When it's 11-9, I start believing. What if it's 12-9?
To find a reset of their own.
But it also takes that momentum away too from Fnatic, it feels like. They're in a bit of a rhythm there.
Wait, whose timeout is this?
They want to get on with it. They know what they have to do.
Not for next timeout, is it? Okay, no, it's NRGs.
Certainly want to be able
I like the stage though. Stage does look pretty nice. The walkouts are a bit. I'm not a fan of how they've done walkouts. Like, I like how they've done the wall rises for the walkouts, but I don't.
The other side, though, I mean, NRG. I said they can almost.
Well, my friend just messaged me saying rip Fnatic. Little did he know. There's still hope. LG go mid. Win out. LG could be an eco, right? What's their... Oh, Odin again. Box back on the Odin. Fallout shields, vandals. Kayak and up. Pointing towards A. Is he doing that jump thing? No, he ain't. Wait, what's this up angle? Oh. If I say, is he just gonna up like more on the right side of main? That's so weird.
Look as if they want to explore mid slightly. At least the drone here gonna open up the possibilities, but I think with no confirmation now, a more traditional approach towards A.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard A. Kayak lost time and I think. Unless he saw like a lot of people, I don't know.
No one was really near here, so maybe banking on a retake.
Nice. That was actually huge. Oh! Wait.
But Ethan still standing in control. Gonna take the site into his hands and get the plant in play. Time on their side, 3 to defend.
Set up with paranoia here, but gonna be stunned off. Has to send it out very early on. Just to counter the fault line.
They try to get tower control. If they can.
Posting in Crons, Ethan still standing here, still in their way. Ethan again, Brock as well.
Oh.
Bullet by bullet. Heart is breaking.
I'm not liking this.
How they dig Brock out of this position?
I don't think they can. Time starting to tick.
Last one.
Chronicle does find him, but Scuba pushing NRG.
Kayak is definitely one of the best duelists from tier 2. Especially Mada as well. A lot of tier 2s this season is actually insane.
It didn't cost much. NRG will bring some key.
I feel bad for who's the rookies in Lev? Who was the rookies? It was Sato and
There's just not enough.
Oh, let me try to find a Lev game.
Hunter's Fury available.
Yeah, Sato or Seo and Okeanos. Both those like rookies are insane as well. I feel bad for them. I feel like without them, like I know Lev didn't really do much this season, but those rookies look very promising towards Lev, and then they got released. I want to know what's going to happen with them next, because most rookies, if they get dropped, don't come back to tier 1. They go back to tier 2 for like another year or 2. Oh, let me see if they joined any teams or done anything off season. No, nothing there. Nope. Yeah, Lev, they released like 2 or 3 members. I think they released the 2. Yeah, they released both of the rookies, and they released. I think either Tex or Kin got released as well. Like, what's the mania this year? It's gonna go crazy as well. Because there's rumours that Aspas is getting released from MIBR. Although MIBR just released everyone but Varno and Aspas. Heretics is looking at removing Miniboo. So Miniboo is gonna be a free agent. And it's so much like questionable. There we go, both are. There's so many teams releasing out members they should not be releasing.
Big kills from the leader of Fnatic.
That's some, yeah, that's not.
To secure here another round.
Yeah, Miniboo is currently reportedly looking for a new team for next season, which I'm a bit shocked about.
This it looked like things were.
I thought that was it, Mark.
Yeah, approaching the culmination.
There's quite a lot of shocking like roster changes, what I'm very questionable about.
That was off a big start from Kayak there.
Yeah, removing Bork immediately. He's on the hunt once more.
Oh, this takes nerves of steel to go for.
Like, I don't. I feel like if anyone needs to get moved the most, I'm just trying to think of who's and what teams.
They're so close, but Kayak still close by. Primary not available. Swing from Alpha. Kayak back and forth. Fnatic coming alive.
I want to say Darkard needs to find a new team, but if they can build like vitality around Darkard, then they're chilling.
Now I think people might be starting to believe the round to break the economy of NRG. Kayak.
I want to see Demon 1 compete again. Because, like, although Demon 1 did not win anything at Champs this year, playing basically a ranked game, his entire team speaking Chinese to him, like, still putting up numbers, still, you know, fighting off the game. Bo definitely deserves a chance again in Tier 1, but I don't think Demon 1 will ever go back to NA. I feel like if Demon 1's going to play VCT, I feel like he's going to a different region. I don't see him going to EMEA. I feel like he could do China, but I feel like they need to fix the language barriers. Yeah, Demon 1 got like he won champs with EG. Then he went to NRG because the head coach like paid off too much for him apparently. Got released after like 6 months. Joined Lev. Got released again after a few months. Is there any other teams I'm missing out? Because I'm pretty sure most of the teams he played on was like 6 months only and then got released. I'll double check this. Demon. I feel like for Demon 1 to come back, he has to go to that different region. Yeah, so he won EG. Played with NRG for almost a year. And then when he got this with NRG, he went straight to Lev, and then after Lev, he's gone. G2? I don't think he'll join G2. Who would G2? What do you think happened to Baby Bay? Do you think he's gonna stay as a 6th man? Baby Bay still has it. Bro's what, 30 years old, same as Boaster? And he's actually like the same way he was like 3 years ago, back in Tier 2.
Take a stand here themselves.
Okay, 12-9, 12-9, this is actually huge.
This war of attrition, Lauren. NRG still able to cause problems, but Fnatic starting to answer back.
I never doubted Fnatic, but this is very huge. Very believable now.
So many issues for Fnatic. Unable to find a response now, a course correction. But NRG now back on a bye. Light shields, but
Brock's on Odin.
in hand for Brock.
Yes, it's a tantalizing prospect, isn't it? The idea of a comeback like this. I hope it can be a dangerous thing.
Kayak's gonna get aggressive on B main.
In a second, potentially. But another chance at it. Another go. To show us how bad you want it. How far you're willing to fight as Kayak puts everything on the line again. He goes as far as this.
Mega Extension? I haven't actually watched that one. I don't think I watched any Ascension games apart from Envoy's ones and Cube Academy. Only because the The times they get played. Okay, not bad pick, not bad pick.
One trade. The rotations are on the way.
It's going to draw them back here. Marder hasn't made progress, but you can see now Chronicle and Crashy's heading towards.
Like if I only watch the America games if they're like not like early, but like not like at 1 AM, 2 AM, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, this is the keys to the site at the very least, right? They should be able to get a plant off this. Ethan on the site.
Testing this understanding once more. Can Fnatic find another response here on A?
It's so much to ask for, and Chronicle's nowhere near. Crashy's actually going to post on Fury, send him scrambling.
Wait, big damage on Som. And Brock. Waster?
And hold on, they don't even have the plant
Wait.
down yet. Alpha is just behind us. If he walks this, oh my god, he's got a ledge to play from. Marder gonna slip back through.
Wait, Fnatic actually playing this so well.
Spraying in, hoping. Alpha is down hell low here. Marder on guard duty towards CT, all 4 players.
Definitely a lot of players as well in tier 2, but definitely like what I've seen, there's a lot of people who definitely need to bring up to tier 1.
Next up here, Odin, flash,
And 12-10, that's actually crazy. Where did my finger? Both are standing up, shouting. This is going good.
Everyone making themselves known on the side of Fnatic. 9 rounds to 1 in this second half.
Hey.
With that frugal purchase in the previous, we'll give NRG another shot.
Brock has Odin again. I'm actually confused how Brock is buying Odin after Odin after Odin when they're not winning rounds. Bro eco for 1 round and gets Odin for 2. I'm actually confused. That's actually huge, Amada.
Trying to collect.
Scuba's the only one with actual health.
These ult orbs here. Marder just one away. Som, no, he got his in the previous. Ethan one away from the TP as well on the side of Fnatic. Chronicle, Kayak, just missing 1 apiece. And once more, NRG will dip their toes.
There are a lot of it could be an A hit.
Just being used towards B. Sees nothing.
Yeah. That drone on B should give them all the info they need.
Prepare yourselves, batten down the hatches. Boaster trying to stay alive on the site. That's risky from him.
Oh.
Marder gonna see it all. And Marder committing. They've got to check on this. They've got to look his way. They have to give up at least challenging that.
At the moment, no matter where NRG goes, A or B, they're kind of struggling to attack. Nice crash.
Players to find and a spike to defuse. It is not over at all. Kayak.
Yeah, a lot of it. Like, I feel like every A fight they've definitely done, they've either lost or almost lost. B is a bit more promising. Huge ult. That's actually a huge ult. That's gone in every single person.
Oh my god, Scuba. He's done this before. He's done
Guys,
this before.
okay. Nice crashes. 4K, let's go. I won't lie. I've not read anyone wants to not defuse them. The moment I realised that, I'm like, boys, it's getting too close. Like, I know Fnatic, like, they play for, like, last second games, like, 10 seconds left, then they'll, plant. But come on, getting too close and defuse is way old as well. I can't be doing that to me. 1 round, and then it's OT. There's no Odin, all Phantoms.
Held to the final hurdle, Lauren. It's just unbelievable to watch.
Could all still be over though. Still.
Is that actually going to be?
Out of the woods. The chance to land that killing blow. Fnatic doing everything right.
Fnatic's hearts must be like racing now. What was it? It was level 1, right?
We can see the positioning of Scuba.
Yeah, 11-1. They made it 12-11. This round was literally was the last like 20 minutes even worth it.
Go any further forwards. NRG drifting back this
Kajak's
way.
in a good spot, but he can't
Kayak has
retreat
been
if he gets found.
on point this half. Had to be for Fnatic.
Heavy Sec towards B as well.
There's NRG now looking as if the ones to potentially hesitate slightly.
He has to hold though. He's trying to
Okay.
just play
Oh, okay. Wait.
Kayak, the awful dodger at this point. And now the game's been given away. 35 seconds. NRG have to make.
Wait, NRG playing this way too close now. Mid.
30 seconds left.
First time you've seen NRG really scrambling for answers. Kayak going forward again.
There's no way you're going
Kayak.
for more. Back for seconds, but he's
That's Crashies.
But Crashies is here. Ethan denied. Crashies, you're not going to stand against this alone. You're going to wait.
This game's actually getting way too close now. That comes into too intense.
And he's here very early on. He's going to send it.
This could be it.
Wait, did someone go off the map? Ooh. Let's fucking go. This is OT. There's no way it's not. Please.
A 1v3 required would be a miracle. It's looking like
Yeah,
OT.
beautiful. Good fucking shit, boys.
Standing tall for Fnatic to take us to OT.
The comeback's insane. Everyone's showing up now. Chronicle's showing up. Kayak showing up. I need to see more from Alpha. Start, I think he's got more kills than he normally does, so he's really showing up. No hate to the goat. Ogashi, he's just different right now.
And it's Crashies, Chronicle, Kayak, stepping.
This is Fnatic unknown.
Job's not done though, Mike.
No Odins, all Phantom Vandals. This is what's scary now, because both teams were playing shit on attack. If Fnatic can win attack right now,
This time it's a different looking
there's a
Fnatic.
huge hope this game goes to map 4.
Looking like they've remembered who they
Map 4 is Ascent, so it could be a chance for map 5 as well, maybe. Because Ascent is a Fnatic is very strong.
Still standing, still alive, still very much able
Yeah,
to
Fnatic's
close
Ascent
out
is
here at
very insane. The only thing I'm not sure about is the Odin. I don't know if Brook used the Odin on Ascent. Because I feel like he definitely does, because the map is paper thin. But the map is not, like, as OP as it was. I don't think I've ever seen NRG on Ascent. I want to double check this now. NRG. Ascent comp. Saver, Vice, KO, Jett, Omen, same stuff. Is there a way I can check?
But he has been monstrous. But this is the entirety of NRG. They've sent the whole team to handle the rookie on the other side. And they can't
Okay,
go
not bad.
alone.
1 for 1.
It takes 2. But the plant's now in play. Time is sitting on Fnatic's favor. Crashies getting up to no good. Gonna catch Scuba, but goes down as well. Blow for
Wait, it's
blow.
actually getting very
Back
close
and forth
though.
these two. But another in
It's
the
actually
line.
1 for 1
Another willing
trades.
to put life on the line. Dangerous. Kron is going to be revealed. Falls. NRG looking to take the
Not
lead
what I
now.
want to see.
Play it to the good, but the time not on their side.
Most of us on the side as well, so you need to live it good. You need to try to get off site or somewhere.
Playing deeper on this, trying to play to that tempo and time. Ticking away. Now NRG, letting them know they're on the side here. They're going to be denied on the first go. Fnatic
No way.
finding form when it matters most.
Let's fucking go. Good shit, both stuff.
They are back and finally in the lead.
That is actually crazy. Both not get cleared for that shit.
Can't deny it.
Is there a way to check what
Is able to channel in
I
these
don't.
sorts of situations.
To be fair, LG's Ascent does not look too strong from what I'm seeing from like past teams.
And on the brink
I would say past teams, I literally mean just against Fnatic. Fnatic's the only team I played against them on Ascent.
map point now for Fnatic. NRG going to be rattled after this half.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, defense is very easy for Fnatic. I don't know how Fnatic is doing this on defense, but
NRG just to one knee.
they're going A again.
Certainly not out yet.
Surely the coach would tell the boys that A is not working for them, right?
This time a little faster, a little bit more direct.
Like,
Boaster wants to stand his ground.
Yeah, trying to desperately get a kill. Through these smokes here, obviously the Cove going to be blocking a lot of that damage.
oh, yes, Boaster. Wait, that's like actually saved. Like, it didn't do much, but give more time. Last alpha.
Finding some and putting him in his grave. NRG down to 4 now. Ethan on a bit of an island, but NRG back to back. Not out of it yet.
Crashies, come on.
Have to do a 2v4 or we're going again.
Oh, that smoke ain't getting cleared. That smoke is not getting cleared.
He's got another smoke to play into.
They have no idea that he still waits here. Gets
Nice boast.
and now it's on the back line. Boaster gonna get it towards halfway. Comes off from this, but Murder breaking their hearts and silencing the crowd again. 13-13.
First real time NRG have found
Okay, this is getting very close now.
in terms of I'm hearing boos too.
I'm hearing boos.
Yeah, that angle does actually suck. It's so much harder to kill someone when you're up there and then in that spot.
First wave, it's so difficult for NRG to actually contest the site. All tied up once more. We go again.
It's fine. We won one attack, we can do it again. There's like more towards B.
Potentially.
It's completely empty.
Space in middle. Able to get himself into the same spot. I think even catching a glimpse of Brock here. And Alpha here in quick succession.
Kirk is literally pinched right now.
And RG previously didn't want to dig him out here. We're happy to concede this space. Last time it was Crashies and Chronicle
Left alone in the mid.
towards B also. But Scuba's here. It's an extra layer in terms of the defense.
Trying to catch something here. They do, but Kayak can't quite get the kill. It's an issue.
Well, he drew so much pressure last time. NRG sent 4 people towards Kayak.
I mean, it's looking pretty close to, right? Now he's got a little bit of help in the form of Alpha, but
Big damage to the Brock.
While all this happens, the spike is coming towards A. There's still Ethan here, though. He's not going to be falling off this. He still wants to control this side of the map.
Then he's stuck him into A now. Basically on the board.
Kept NRG standing in this. It's Brock under a lot of pressure, a lot of scrutiny. As Crash, she's going to try and get ahead.
Does Ethan get cleared?
Has been
Nice, Crash.
Fnatic still looking like they're on form here. Plant going to be in play. Brock going to find Chronicle though. But the time's on their side and a man to the good. But Scuba, Brock, Marder, deadly players.
Both of the Alpha is literally 1 HP. Pretty much.
Is he ready for this? There's a lot of bodies there. And it's him to claim it. Leaving Marder and Brock.
2 towards heaven, 2 main, perfect.
I'm going to get sent in, but nobody's agreed down on the other
We
side.
take from
There's a
security.
Cam late on site here. And Marder, all the way up there, he's going to find Poster.
He's still going. Not
That's
good
Kayak.
anymore, Kayak. He's a different beast altogether now. Finally
It's going to be very hard for Brock.
we knew was true about him.
Yep, beautiful.
Fnatic again. Back in the lead.
Yeah, A is being like a massive hit right now. Every team wants to execute an A. I don't get. I feel like B is more easy for post plant. For post.
To set things in motion, potentially.
Like A is a bit. Like A is more like a tight space or like limit options. But like on B, you can just plant anywhere basically, and you have so many angles. On A, when you play with post plant, you have to like keep the angles, otherwise you're kind of screwed a little bit.
Here and now, against this opponent.
After those scorelines.
Oh, Brock to kill both of that. That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
That's no smokes. Wait, where did you kill him from though?
How that happened, actually, seeing where the death marker ended up, but
Just a pre-fire spam over towards A. It's been a bit repetitive from Boaster there.
Did he die in main or something?
tasked.
Where did Boaster die? I'm trying to.
The anchor once more.
There's nothing on the minimap.
As NRG, you can see on the minimap starting to make moves this way. Maybe maybe second guessing themselves. But Fnatic making the right moves elsewhere. You can see Kayak already on a deeper sideline. So we'll set things in motion in terms of this rotation.
I was wondering if they path back this way, but actually it looks a little bit like what we saw from Marder in regulation.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
well
then there's
timed,
an A here.
nothing following that utility, allowing that cheat of rotation over towards A. Alpha, prepare yourself. NRG.
Kayak has dash here. Could dash over the wall.
They look like they mean it. Marder can't quite make it. Kayak. He's trying to be as fast as possible. Almost catching them in their heels. There's problems from both sides. Doesn't think about Broad. No, he does.
Nah, boys.
Standing tall on the verge now. It's Som, the last one alive. This will be something you will never.
Let's fucking go. Good fucking comeback. Wait, that's actually wild. What the fuck? Crashies. Crashies, bro. What the actual fuck?
Nice! Come on, boy! Let's go! Come on, what are you doing, bruv? What are you doing, you tossers? Let's go now! These tossers...
Bro, Bosta is so British, you can tell. The trash talk.
Come on, you get! Come on! Come on, boys! What are you doing, you? Own a pixel. Zestify!
Bruh. Perfect way. I swear that's a British test. That is literally a British test. If your trash talk is like that, you're British. Bro used every possible word he could to not get fired by Riot to talk shit. Love it. Oh, give me that. Chip. But like, Seven should definitely be a free one. It should definitely. I feel like it could be close. But I don't want to say it would be close. I feel like it would be a 13-6, 13-7 for Fnatic. Because Fnatic has Vice and Chamber, right?
Game changers. It's about competition, happiness. Like,
wait, no, they changed it. Wait, they got rid of wait, when did they get rid of Chamber? They put Sage on it now. Since when?
The beauty of gaming is it doesn't matter who you are. And as long as
Sage over Vice, I mean Euro.
I can go as far as I want.
That's what I like to see, baby.
I don't. I feel like it will be close, but I don't think it'll be that close. I feel like it'll be more close rounds than there will be like actual game score.
How do we design our prosthetics?
That'd be ad. That'd be ad. Let's go. One thing I won't lie, I definitely lost hope after round 8. The fact we won that is actually insane. I want to do that valorant real quick. I wanna. I'm up in sunset. What's Sunset like? 'Cause I feel like I don't think Sunset was that good for Fnatic, no? GX, Sunset, 8-13. Buy it, chat. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy the beautiful classic. The only correct classic to buy from EMEA. Literally, bro. Buy last year's Centaurs classic. Buy last year's one. I want to put on. What one I'm not using in a while? I actually don't know what one I've been using in a while. I think it'll be Imperium. Yeah, Imperium. Let's put on. Yeah, that one. That one's more
Just
Fnatic
came off a
vibey.
3-1 victory against DRX, who have been looking amazing this tournament. They've been a very hot team, very hot commodity, and basically the talk of the town this event. I don't think we've ever seen a team like them that just have such a unique style, and especially this year.
Yeah, I put it on because that's more Fnatic.
They've beaten a lot of teams that come top 3,
yeah.
so I only have like.
I'm not a fan
shout-out
of
to
the
them.
purple and green, I'll be
Fortunately for
honest.
us, we had a
I'm not
very
really.
good day today. Quick turnaround from our previous game against NRG.
Instincts kicking in, the awareness in the back of his mind that he's being pressured from multiple locations. Crashes!
Oh, I thought the Rex is fandom.
Fnatic's journey at Champs has definitely been a fun one, very stressful as well. You know, obviously we came from a kind of easier group stage, beat our.
I like the bundle, like the skin line of it, Emido, but I don't like the. I don't like it on Chef. I feel like it makes it too.
And then Alpha got sick for our next big game that also was pretty big news for everyone in the world, and we had to fly out a sub that morning. And it's just been a crazy experience, this whole event. And I'm just super proud of the boys and everyone involved that we could just mentally reset and come into this day full focus, full steam ahead, and just prove that we're the team to beat.
Let's just give them every last little bit of energy that we have. We give it them right now in this halftime. And
yeah,
like we just, I mean, hope they get a few rounds and end on a high. We've had 9-3. It's like we've had 10-2.
I wonder what he wrote on your paper.
Nice!
What if like some coach might have actually screenshotted like on all the cameras we do get to see the papers from what coach is writing on. I wonder if any coach actually tried like reading it, see what notes they're taking.
Unbelievable moment and truly magical stuff here. Golden Boy alongside
I'm gonna
Sideshow
quick.
Mimi.
I'll
We're
be back.
joined here by friend of the show. We got Baby Bay here today. Man, let's get your thoughts on that comeback, man, because you and I were talking and we were it felt like it was cooked.
It was unbelievable. I was ready to pack my things, leave. I wasn't even gonna be here. I mean, honestly, thank you, Fnatic. Thank you for allowing me to have some guest time. It's happy to be back with you guys.
Oh,
I mean, this was outrageous. I think especially so, given that I think the last great comeback in a grand final people remember was also Fnatic when they won in Brazil and made that happen.
Same
but this
emotion on
11-1,
Boaster's face.
This was something different. This is something special.
I wanted to pull a couple of the rounds here that I think defined what was going on. Obviously, you had Chronicle in the pistol, right? Played amazing, got his team into it. But then NRG were taking these fights in mid. Fnatic were down to scrap with them, and it was about the only thing working early on. Kayak activating too. And then what I was noticing is NRG, instead of using their ults in post, were always using them to actually exec onto the site. What I loved in NRG's victory over Fnatic last time, where they crushed on this map, is that they saved every ult for post plant. And here, because Fnatic were more resistant, consistent on site. Because NRG used the ults early, they couldn't hold on against the retakes.
Not only were they more willing to hard anchor, which is way better than trying to retake into this harbor composition, but I also love the aggressive looks Fnatic were showing. They had a lot of ideas with Kayak fighting for space early. They were giving him a lot of opportunities to go aggressive, to take those risks, and he was rewarding them with it. I think he was 6-1 in opening kills on that defensive side. He changed so many rounds.
It's so impressive, especially because this guy is a rookie young duelist as well, right? And for him to kind of take the game into his own hands, but then also some heroics from Crashies later in that half to make it go into OT, it just shows like the yin and yang of having that veteran, having that rookie. But yeah, Kayak was just lights out, and it was just insane, this comeback, because last time they played it was also 11-1 on the other side for NRG on the other half on attack.
Dude, look at that. 2 out of 9 post plants won for NRG. I can't believe that stat, considering how clean they were with them last time. It just shows how a slight adjustment coming out can make all the difference. Wow. What Kayak really was, night and day.
What a difference between these two halves there. Mimi, we were seeing Kayak come online here. A massive opportunity, as Baby was saying, for this young rookie. But it really was something to just see him take ownership of those rounds in the early goings and not really allowing NRG that space, that respect that they were commanding in those first 2 maps.
It's amazing to see him rising into being one of those players that in these big moments when the team is under so much pressure can step up and actually make something of it. Like, Dre, I'm remembering like the early games where he wasn't playing particularly well. Then Alpha gets sick. He has a monster game. Here, they're down 11-1, about to lose the opportunity to lift a trophy, and he absolutely locks in and brings them through.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to go home today. It's so
if Fnatic actually wins this would be crazy. 11-1 map 3 comeback with our sweep for the next 2 maps. I don't think that can get like beaten by anyone. I don't think no other team could do what Fnatic does if they win the next 2 maps.
And this is it. This is where you
Like,
start to
even
see
VCT looking, that shit was crazy. But
and what they are made of here. And also, conversely, on the other side, what is NRG made of? Can they actually build themselves back up and get back into this game? Because as it stands right now, that right there was an absolute heartbreaker. Now, as we get ready for Ascento Sideshow, I understand you got to tell us, Shady, you want to break down what we're going to be looking forward to here on Ascent.
Yeah, I wanted to showcase some of the things that were working well for NRG last time, some of the things that Fnatic will have to be
okay,
aware
yeah, they
of.
do have
So for
Odins.
starters,
It's not fun.
remember that they were losing a lot of players early on. Mada's gone down at the start of this, and yet NRG was still winning so many 4v5s. And I think a lot of it comes down to this guy in the middle here, Ethan. He was spectacular in terms of positioning himself on the KO. And in this spot, he's helped Mada take an early engagement. And then if we look at the overall impact of how he's going to play this mid spot, Fnatic's protocol is never to smoke what we call M1, right? Which is this choke point right in front of Ethan. They don't like it because it allows you an opportunity to flash and recon back to punish them. So here, the normal way in which Fnatic are taking mid is that they're getting Crashies pushed up to Fridge. He hears Crashies go for the drone, he's got the fragment grenade, goes through the wall, and they combo that with a shock dart to take him out. It's
That's
so
actually
sick.
ridiculous.
Now,
That's actually
his
stupid about a
positioning over
KO
here,
Molly can go for
also
walls.
allows
I actually
you
forgot about that
later rounds
feature.
here as we
Or
go
like
to
that.
round
Just
9
the way
to
it
stop
works.
the B pop. Now, Fnatic
I don't get why they stopped Viper Mollies from doing it, but I can't stop a KO Molly.
Moving away from the chamber so that they could run this B exec. And look at how easily Ethan dismantles it. Instead of holding over towards A, as soon as those slow orbs come out early, he throws the knife, it tags onto like 1 million players, and it stops their B exec completely. And then you look at the next round, and he's just crushing again. This one's a bit of a long one, so I'll give you the idea and then we can move on. But he's worked his way all the way down mid. Take a look at this on the full screen. He has anticipated exactly where this gate crash is going from Kayak, and he just stares at it the whole round. He's so ready for what's happening. He comes to his team to put pressure over towards A, to force the gate crash or force a rotate, and eventually, after all the patience in the world, when he sends his team in that direction, he's able to pick up Crashies instead of Kayak. They had such good ideas overall, despite the fact that they ended up losing this round. They had sick ideas, sick prep. That's what won them Abyss. That's what won them Ascent last time.
I don't get how the gate crash got involved in that moment. Because there's no way. There's no way over Ethan knowing about the TP. Like, get be close to that shit.
playing in the server who has won a Champs Trophy before
Yeah,
can keep his young players in it, because that has got to be so much pressure for them right now.
It's going to be extremely hard. I mean, it really did feel like they had that one in the bag, right? Everyone saw it. The entire arena was silent.
The bag was wide open, bro.
Until some kills started happening from Kayak and everyone got electric. He's going to really have to tell everybody, yo.
Hey, what was the kills in that map, actually?
We still have 2 more chances to close this one out.
When I was talking and we were
Skiba 22-15, Brock 20-17, Ethan 17-16, Murder 15-18, Som 22.
NRG have just had 6.
Crashy 22-15, bro actually went crazy. Kayak 24-19, Quan 17-19, Alpha 14-17, First 11-17.
At least their destiny's still in their own hands for the next couple maps.
Yeah, they have to be utterly demoralized here, baby.
Murder had a 41 headshot percentage in that game. That's wild.
With the faces that I was seeing when that comeback was happening on the side of NRG, I was actually worried about going into this next map of Ascent, because honestly, if Fnatic can figure out their attack side, it's not going to be too easy for NRG to do a lot of those plays that you were talking about. I think Fnatic had a phenomenal defense last time. They went into OT, right? It was such a close game.
Yeah.
That guy on your screen, Crashy's the one American player who was always one of the best in North America, didn't get an opportunity after leaving this very roster of NRG, had to go all the way to Fnatic, but what a year he's had. What an opportunity he has here to continue to prove himself as that big game player. Was one of the people who brought them across the line. Now Agent Select up here. NRG goes back to their same call.
I was almost hoping that we would see Fnatic maybe go back to the chamber vibes instead of the
something
same
off.
Yeah, but you got to think about like who you're playing against, right? Brock, he loves the Odin.
There's still a chance that Alpha could go back to chamber. It just depends. Crashy's hovering, Kayak is not picked yet, Alpha's still hovering. Storm's hovering.
Yeah. I think NRG have got a great understanding of how Fnatic
Yuri
play. It's
locked
just
in.
coming down to the execution of it, right? And I think here, NRG
I don't think
should
Crashy will
be set
change
up
agent.
for an
I don't see them
amazing
getting
defense
enough
arc. They
saver.
know what Fnatic do. They've got the strats to counter it, and they've got the
Comes
player
down to Alpha
quality.
now.
The question is whether they can keep the
But like,
mental intact.
bring back chamber will
so if
be
you see a close or even
better,
a bad half for NRG, start
but I
getting
do see the
worried about a
potential
big
Sage.
comeback.
Dre, you know it, but defense, Jett, Ascent, that is
But it makes it hard
like
for Sage to
the
play
dream
if
scenario, I
she
think,
gets
for any
her
duelist
utility
player. I
disabled.
think Mata has such an opportunity to start strong and bring his team back into this series.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be off the back of that operator play. I know the last time they played on this map, he was kind of shaky with it. He was whiffing a lot of easy shots. Think of the Alphier 1v1 on Catwalk. But
And the changes
the
is
form
good
that he's been in
to know.
here today, I think he's going to start hitting a lot of those shots.
What's
And
the
I don't know,
understand? Is
maybe
it
he
like
can set NRG,
the teams what came here from the regions, or
Hey, but you know what though? If you are a Fnatic fan, you just watched them pull off magic in the server. The question on our minds is, can lightning strike
that
twice?
is not good? That's
Can
what I
we
want to see.
force that map 5, or does NRG shut the door of destiny here and now?
That is
Listen
not
to back
stats I
over
want to
your
see, bro.
captors. Here's Pansy and Hypoc yet again.
We are already in uncharted territory, but for me, a big factor here is what's remaining of this veto, Lauren. A map that Fnatic should not have lost.
Yes.
And then a question mark for NRG. Truly on the brink of the unknown.
And I think that's a lovely way to look at this overall, but I have to say what Baby Bay was saying.
Honestly,
I like that.
I
I like
wanted
that.
to jump up there and hug Baby Bay because it's something
That transition's
that was
actually
so
fucking fire.
obvious last time, and it was such a basic mistake
Wait,
that Fnatic
is production
made
team 5
time
taking
and
notes from
time
China?
again. Finding Matter on the opening, sitting, waiting, not having any
That transition was
value
so
for
fucking
Alpha in the
clean.
late round because of Brock, the Odin effectively countering its use over and over again.
Same team. It doesn't
Ooh,
work
nice
for
Kayak.
Kayak
Kayak
on
shooting
the
already,
back
that's
start
actually huge.
like
But
that. Willing to take a fight, but so are NRG.
Dropping down
If you're
some
looking
as
to
well
pick up where they were left off, get that
makes it better.
confidence back in with them. Scuba checked on now. It's a very unique wall.
is that wall meant to be
It
like
will
that?
solidify, so maximizing value.
Hold on, whoa,
Pistol.
whoa. There's a man behind them, super fast here. I don't know if they know about Marder, but this weird wall
Crashy
actually,
spotted him.
brilliant spot there, but Ethan's still being a nuisance on the back of the side. Marder, Brawl, back to back. It's
Oh,
looking
God.
like what we've seen before. But
Go on, go on.
both have sheriffs. Hold on. Brawl, gonna
Okay,
find
2 of them
Chronic.
1 HP. Kayak,
Was the
please.
one who upswung, was the one who made all the difference, but not now. Not in this round.
It's fine, it's fine.
Another 3K from Brock in a pistol.
And another flank from Marder.
Yeah, another flank from Arda, but Borg doing so much work to swing the pendulum. I mean, NRG's pistols, they have struggled massively with. It's been the weakest part of their game from a statistic standpoint.
Ooh.
Today,
That's like as short as last time.
in gold.
Just a little mental reminder as well. The fact we even get Ethan on that KO too. Some of those flashes he was sending in. Oh.
Iconic.
Yeah.
I don't always getting behind.
So
They
again,
need to kind of like watch out on that.
Well, the abyss we just witnessed looked like it was the end of
They have Chronicle has a wall. Alpha can't do much from behind. So if Chronicle doesn't like wall up behind, it's kind of like doing something.
Again, this is the biggest focal point for me in terms of Fnatic's approach here. Like I said, they should have won Ascent. Can they find the answers now? The short turnaround, yes, but a turnaround nonetheless.
Look towards middle. So just maybe getting the lay of the land with utility 2, deeper wall, which means you can kind of negate one of them. A little bit of a stall coming out. However, Brock is going to be still and constantly a problem. This Odin is hard to push out position, especially at the timing that we know Fnatic like to go to. But it's about the minute mark. The flash looked a little shallow, but might have made it. But Scuba, all too aware. Gonna find Kayak and follow up cleanly towards Boaster. Potentially even a third.
What do you bother about if we... Oh, nice shot crashes.
Stop that.
I'm not too bothered if we lose this round because it's just anti-eco. Oh, Brock has Odin.
With the judge, got to be careful, but Marder's here to apply some support.
Wow, that's surprised.
But he couldn't back away any further. Costing them a couple of seconds, but these last two players should be cleared. It's Crashies with the Bulldog destroying my eye as Alpha just gets deleted by a bounding Som, which you've got to remember
We've got 2
as
Alphas down too.
Som was one of those key players in the initial time they met on this.
Yeah.
That judge, a real threat.
NRG leaned heavily on him in terms of controlling the A site early on when NRG were establishing themselves in terms of the economy, in terms of control overall. Back-to-back defusers here. But this is the round now. Eyes back on Fnatic in terms of how they approach Ascent as a whole. Can they right their wrongs? Even actually very comfortable bonus here for NRG. Almost an extra player allowing funds to be sent Brock's way.
Yes.
Outside of this,
Okay.
so obviously Marder carrying across, Som carrying across, and Ethan only on a Bulldog.
This does look a little bit more active than we saw Fnatic last time, right? NRG were given complete free reign before. When we looked at them on this map, and maybe some of the earlier maps today, there's a lot of freedom for them. Dictating pace and everything else.
Yeah, on the side of NRG, actually, it's just keeping Marder in check, really. Like I said last time, he was getting absolutely bodied in terms of the opening engagements, but NRG were recovering rounds time after time. But Marder's had a phenomenal series so far.
Night and day, mate. Night and day. Something that's also relatively consistent is that Som near a smoke with a judge. If we know it, Fnatic better know it. Som hard to handle, even if you do know about the positioning.
Slight adjustment to the way he's playing, actually, this time.
Much more attentive towards A main. Oh, there it is. Crashies on the receiving end so early. That's huge. It delays the split through, and it gives away those pressure as well, coming through towards Tree.
Paranoia didn't hit as well.
Som's still a main.
Yeah.
This could be just simple death. A blender on the way. Finally bested, but Scuba's still alive. Still standing his ground. Ethan there with him. It's looking good for NRG. Just Kron in a 1v3, and the time's not really there. NRG, lovely.
Yep, and there's the Odin spray.
Bonus
I wouldn't say this game is winnable for Fnatic, but you can't do much with Odin in the game.
Like I said, previously Som isolated towards the door, now creating further problems with an adjustment of this smoke in main. There's only Crashies to approach here, and wants to maximize the value from the drone, so he's using it right on the choke point. You don't necessarily want an extra body inside that smoke, but another reality check for Fnatic in terms of these early protocols. When I say early, I don't mean in terms of the clock, but in regards to getting closer to the site, that checklist.
Again, I still think it's one of the maps that I love Ethan's calling on. Have to say it, he knows exactly how he wants to implement his team.
It suits his style as well.
Yep, hands down. So, check on short, Som. By the grace of timing, not too fussed about the clone.
It's kind of close enough to even hear that, actually, potentially. I don't think he was. He doesn't look a bit, I mean, he's waiting for it to expire, but...
It looks like the test on Marder, potentially, in middle. A look towards short, but Marder just playing behind the... Oh!
That's Crash. That's a huge.
Please.
Talked about previously him being removed on these early up angles. Ethan now answers back. Chronicle will fall.
It's a great answer, but Crash is
They don't
still
even have to be a main.
firing.
Yep.
Still getting some bodies here. And the position can be given away, and Ethan now paranoid. He can't.
Nice.
Fnatic out of nothing, making something.
Alpha's in a good spot.
Fantastic. Does he get cleared diligently? That's a barrel, making a body, leaving just some alive.
Nice.
Fnatic.
But that's the round we win. That's the round Fnatic wins.
Showing they know it.
I don't know what to say.
Another thrifty conversion here. Not sure of the count on this series so far, but Crashies making them pay. And that early stretch of this series, it was only a couple of rounds outside of Thrifties that Fnatic were able to string together.
A little MasterCard Thrifty, but look, we had those in the past. We want stability with Fnatic. We want to see that.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I don't want to have to see another comeback
Might as
like
well
that.
up,
I'd rather
broken
see a
Odin.
competitive round-by-round game, but that fate is also in
Not
NRG's
ideal.
hands. You didn't like any of that. Rather this not go the distance. Give us one of those early map score lines. Move on from Abyss. Rock back with the Odin. Som playing near smoke with the Judge. Marder with the Operator. Similar scenes. But the outcome...
Som, man. He's just such a nuisance. It's something that I think NRG, you have to credit them for today, is doubling down on some of these tendencies that caught Fnatic off guard and going even further down the rabbit hole.
And also playing to their own identity. Whether you love it or hate it, you will respect it at this point. They've made every team bow to them at this point. With this style, the way they approach the game, the way they see the game. It's impressive. 40 seconds, it's time for a commitment, but Ethan threading the needle pretty well until then. Flashed up for
Nice.
Fnatic finally on guard.
Good job, boys.
Reading that repeat.
Okay.
Reading how NRG manhandled them last time.
And have an operator here. It looks as if they might just commit towards holding on to it. Maybe look for an exit. Did actually swap out here to try and pass across the Odin. Unfortunately not able to have a say here. Alpha on the hunt.
A little damage.
Really gets a haircut. Great isolation.
Kayak.
It's
Good
actually
enough.
out for the final kill. I thought Boast was going to find it on the back of the spam, but Kayak setting things in motion. Fnatic on the hunt here.
To remove only one of these tools.
Well, Marder's not on that angle. He just switches.
How far do they go on this one? Again, you don't want to lose too much, but they fancy a crack at it. And yeah, Som and Marder.
Yeah, boys, don't hit the fight, don't hit the fight.
These are going to be kept.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. Marder! Yeah, that was pretty sick. All right, he gets to keep his.
Okay, 3 rifles dropped, but we got rid of the Odin, that's fine.
We'll force out a few repurchases here. On the side of Fnatic.
Again, catching these refights is what I'm impressed by. Because it felt like Fnatic were caught off guard on those kind of recheck timings, those re-engages.
You and I kept talking about after
Hey,
the
send
series,
Jazzy, payback Jazzy as well, let's go.
Fnatic continued to be in coin-flipping scenarios.
Fnatic timeout, not
And
Fnatic NRG.
the reason I say they shouldn't have lost Ascent was because they lost so many coin flips, where they were happy to just slowly drift into a weird engagement late round where they're actually in a 5v4. They don't have to sit and wait. They can take the initiative, find a numbers advantage on a site, and play off the fundamentals. They did not want to do that. So if they can, I don't want to say come out victorious in those sort of scenarios again, but continue to gamble and win out, actually, it's going to be NRG that are going to have to adjust. They're going to have to be the ones to adapt to Fnatic actually doubling down on that themselves.
announcement is now. Just checking. Letting this one run away. Doing keep that mental in check. Obviously, Abyss, as much as you can imagine they'd like to move on, put a pin in it, ignore it, that'll still be there in the back of their minds. Young players on this stage. We've been impressed by how, you know, they've hit the ground running, how comfortable they've looked across the board. But there is still that keep everything on the right page here. Good couple of ults to play with too. On the other side, Finance is starting to look pretty solid.
So after Kayak's investment here, I mean, Boaster's 2 off the TP, but everything else available for Fnatic. Still an Operator and an Odin on the other side though. Scuba. Lucky to get away with his life, and actually Chronicle had a ton of issues last time, but Som on the other side.
No trade to be had, but the res played in so well. And now Ethan, do you swing on this? Yeah, they're ready for you now. Fnatic have figured it out. Nice.
Ooh, unlucky.
Fury. It's going to at least keep Alpha tamed. You are in a 4v3.
So I was just saying, Chronicle was tested time and time again.
As much as Marder didn't have maybe the most highlight of games, he was controlling B main very well against Front.
Yeah. But it's good to see at least a plan in place to even use the res this time around. Alpha, last time, unable to find much value, if anything.
Do go for a late round here.
Chronicle's got his ult here as well.
Marder is an issue. What do they have to force him off the line? Actually, still a decent amount of kit.
I think Boaster's going to be able to sell something here, at least on the back of audio. But Marder needs this first.
Yeah, Marder's going to walk about to middle pretty well timed. Excuse me, not Marder, it's Scuba.
Yeah.
And the timing.
The Operator going to be removed from his hands.
Yeah.
If Boaster gets his TP now,
yeah,
he can regroup.
Coming together.
But Scuba cancelled it!
Scuba, hold on, they're still holding on to this. And now, do you really want that fight
Guys,
with CT?
plant.
Are you really up for that?
Okay.
Plant was so late, but it's fine. Just about in time.
Need a connection here, at least one. Not going to find it.
3v3. Chronicle is feeling like he wants to be brave about this, but it's such a solo endeavor.
Yeah.
There's no backup plan to that, just on your own, going for it. So now Crashies and Kayak. We're just sending it now.
Oh, but they're both gonna be removed there, Crashies!
Crashies! That's so sick! But still, it's on the pistols here, right?
They don't know where Kayak's gone.
Get involved now,
This is
trying to
huge.
hold them down in time, but they are going ring!
Nice, let's fucking go, boys. Let's go.
Just elevating time and time again.
Crashies with another insane performance in this round.
Yeah.
Again, the timing from Scuba, perfect. This kill, actually Scuba's ult still goes off, but it's Crashies' kill here. Then it's Marder left with an Operator in a 1v2.
And he's trying to chase him down. He knows what he has to do, but...
What can you do in that scenario?
Hands off the wheel. Okay. Bunny's broken.
Cutting through.
Pendulum feels like it's swinging here. That momentum that sat so firmly with NRG really doesn't feel quite so secure.
Test up towards middle. The sun is going to be really bodies on the other side of NRG. Kayak,
Okay,
good
Kayak.
reverse, but Marder going to trade things out. Chronicle now. Swings back, grabber, he's pinged off.
Yeah, but look at Alpha flying up above. That's what, Alpha!
Alpha.
Over
Okay.
the top, finding so many. And now, do they know about Brock? I feel like they certainly
Definitely do
now. Alpha is waiting.
Back to guard his wall.
Yeah. Good luck, Brock.
They can't let Brock get a gun.
It
Man,
certainly
beautiful.
isn't happening. Pendulum swing, Mike. This does feel like that momentum is starting to land for Fnatic.
Honestly, game 4 rounds of Fnatic on attack was huge.
Last time
2 cities on attack half. Wow.
With a chance to make a notable improvement. You can see the moment the comms just finally catch up.
We are in your head, brother. You're doing the same shit, brother.
Boaster swore.
It's not often He'll catch him off guard like that, but...
Hey man, he's had to work like a dog to turn this one around. You saw it on his face in some of those earlier maps, man.
Like I said, he was teary-eyed.
Yep.
So was Chronicle.
Yep.
Crashies looked pissed off.
And then you had Kayak, the young gun, bringing him back to life. But right back in play for NRG. This was those deeper lines we were talking about with Marder that we liked him. Getting aggressive on those extremities, playing out that B site. Early force away here. But also, don't forget about the shock darts that were coming in, keeping them very honest on the Fnatic side. Also, not present.
Kayak's ult available now on the back of this orb.
Oh, no!
A chance to remove one of the Fnatic players. I'm not even sure actually who he noted. Was it Kayak and Crashies? At least now, Kayak will potentially be able to invest his ultimate once more. Paranoia sent forwards, but Fnatic trying to create some sort of chaos, some sort of confusion here. NRG initially biting on it. Look at
Nice
that
pair.
Kayak is a godsend for Fnatic. The answer to their worries.
Nice.
As Scuba follows to his grave, leaving some at the back of the site, maybe an unknown quantity. Oh, Ethan, we've been giving you compliments on these flashes specifically. Som's still trying. There's a lot of damage. But where's Martin now?
Mad, you can't catch them, bro.
Does have the Blade Storm, but again, in a clutch situation, and it's an operator in hand for him. Hasn't been able to have as much impact as opening couple of maps of this series. Crashies
Almost.
nearly caught there ahead of the smoke expiring, but Harder will run for the hills.
Yep.
Try and hold on to this. Seeing Alpha trying to employ this wall a little more creatively to secure certain situations. Like I said, I just wasn't seeing the value of the Sage last time from the res or the wall.
It felt like we never saw the res, right? It just felt like one of those things that was
Well,
simply
it was like
missing.
Alpha was going forwards in the rounds solo that he had res. And then others, I mean, particularly on the defensive side for Fnatic, it was an over-reliance on the wall kind of.
Yeah.
And like I said, it gets stripped away so quickly when you've got an Odin player on the other side.
And I do want to say as well, something that actually, it was Doma saying before the game started, they'd rather face a team they've lost to than one they'd won against before.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Now,
Not
you
sure.
you feel that way to this point, but when it comes to this map, that feels very poignant.
Yeah, I absolutely love that sort of mindset, but with these opening maps of this series, that's a bold statement. But like I said, we come to what's left in this veto. Things certainly tracking very well for Fnatic.
Close for Operator.
Very about it.
I always doubt it, and he does something.
Well, yeah.
But I guess we do need to start asking the question of, okay, then depth of NRG, right? Like that, it's still early, don't get me wrong, don't worry NRG.
Sure,
fans.
because a lot of NRG's success has been built upon knowing what Fnatic are doing.
Yep.
If Fnatic are actually able to defy expectations, like I said, the emphasis shifts back towards NRG to be the ones to adapt, come up with something new, take the initiative themselves.
Nasty approach. Where do you want to go? You've got the Judge over towards short. Pull up, go CT. That's the spike, but Marder
Good damage, Marder.
bullied off the line. Kron again keeping him honest in this matter. But it's
Nice.
Amber and Kayak. Two of the headhunters here delivering. As Som now surrounded. Paranoia lands, can he get away with his life? But now, yes, he finds a new doorway. It's been the death of Fnatic before. It can't be
Nice,
this time, but
Alpha.
it isn't. Great trade on this. Now, Kron coming in. Could consider a res if he fancies it.
Yeah, the issue last time, Marder barely alive after opening engagements. Now, seemingly always alive with this operator in scenarios that
And the Odin ain't cheap, man.
yeah, NRG just can't play back into.
Maybe I'm just inherently negative.
Bro, he's
right?
not even
Maybe
standing on the
I've
stairs,
seen
he's
it too-
floating, bro.
But maybe we've seen it too many times where there's that chance of things turning around, but it simply doesn't happen because that's the way it goes.
By the way, I was talking about exclusive clubs that Fnatic's a member of. We have never seen a successful 11-1 comeback in VCT history. They have claimed another accolade today. So you have to become a believer. in something that is so out of the realms of logic, but it keeps happening.
That's it, Crashies.
Made everyone in the crowd a believer today. But the young man on the screen, Kayak, we said it last time, filling big shoes in this
Well, they
roster.
mirrored it. That's a mirror kill.
And he has been firing.
And just in total unison here with Alpha, again being way more confident. And again, look how hard they're having to work for these kills.
Yes.
They're finding one behind A and B.
NRG have actually just run through most of their opponents to this point, right? Like, they are damn good. They are gunners. They've got a great consideration to the game. Focus on what's in front of us for now. And it looks pacey towards middle, but Scuba actually posted on this angle with Ethan. A little bit more of an adjustment this time. Double stacked up on short too. They want to try and crunch mid maybe. I'm waiting to see what this looks like.
Yeah, look at Som and Mada. Operator will be noted, but Som, not yet.
Still here. And Alpha died to it before, and he does again. Som going to find his man. Kayak now going to be pinched from 3 different angles. You can't win all these fights, surely. Paranoia gets sent across 1 HP. Oh!
Nice, Kayak.
He's on 1 HP! How are you doing that? And he still survives the shot dart. Grunt slipped the net as well. He's ahead of expectations. Dips towards sight. Spike is a little unsure. Where do they take this now? NRG are looking threatening.
Oh no. Don't hit Death Beast stack.
Tagged up as well, but certainly Kayak the walking wounded in this regard. But he's got ahead of this. Boaster, he's got an operator.
Oh my god, but the angle, this is ridiculous. Ethan just trying to stall him out 30 seconds. Little underhand flash. Paranoia on the other side. Does Ethan back away from this? I think he might stick around. Expecting
Nice one.
but it doesn't mean you can find him.
It's gonna be a rough
Now
one.
into a 3v3 is getting weird. Kayak still on 1. Boaster on an operator and crashes.
There's no time.
Trying to
There's no time.
out of here.
So little
Marder
time.
is on short. Kayak,
Guys.
1 HP, doing everything they can, but 9 seconds. And no, Marder! Breaking him in 2!
Yeah, that's no time either way.
Just not enough
Even if
time
he wasn't there, there's still
for
be no time to
Fnatic to
plant.
scramble back towards the A site.
10 seconds left.
NRG
Actually, no,
able
that
to
could be.
keep their head just above water. Keep it within 2 and a bailout in terms of the finances as well.
There you are.
Odin and an operator once more. Alpha. They've got the res.
Alright, 2 more rounds and we're
Close to
literally set for
another ultimate.
defense.
Crashies one away
Well, we're set for
himself.
defense now, but I'd rather get us a couple comfy rounds in
By the way,
case.
again, this has just always been the ace up the sleeve is where Fnatic get a good read and Chronicle can find something outside B.
Alright, Scuba getting played in this time though. On the corner, gonna find 1. Traded out, but Brock.
Well, they have to try and police this because of the res. They have to. Look at where the kills happened.
Oh, that's very true.
You can't spam onto this anymore.
Absolutely right, but here comes Alpha. Investing all just in case. They've still got a man ahead. They
Ah,
didn't
come
think
on.
Crom was still going to be
They
that far
know
into
that
it.
Brock's going to try and punish this.
So well read. Incredibly close shot from Marder, but he doesn't find the connection he needs, but goes ahead, goes hunting. There are 3 players around this corner.
They've still got a drone to clear him out.
They see it, they do, but
Nice.
Alpha pulls the trigger before they even see him, reading the play well, splitting towards
Fnatic
A.
is playing
Som
this
this
so
time,
fucking
no
well.
Judge in hand. Vandal instead.
I think Fnatic, is it where they're shifting away from Cat?
Like with
Almost
the smoke.
expecting him to have a judge.
Deserves the respect, man. Scary player. You can see it. NRG don't have the read anymore. They're still going to try and split this up a touch. Keep Ethan away towards B.
Maybe a clean plant to come through here.
Tom's in the smoke. He's back in the smoke.
Yeah.
No play this time, though.
Still have a paranoia, but I don't think there's really any
Give us a good jet, my cat at the door.
reason to play into this. I mean, they're not going to give any more ults. Kayak, Chronicle, and Crashies have theirs regardless.
Retrieving flash.
Can't really break anybody's money either here.
Still looking. Okay, that's nice.
They'll try nonetheless, yeah.
It's the next few that I don't want to say impossible, just incredibly hard, yeah. Man, if these guys... Look, he's
There
already
you go.
doing it! He's already doing it! I feel like I'll jinx it if I say anything. But Ethan right now just trying to keep hold of the operator. He's not going to have a chance. 7 rounds to Fnatic. NRG held at 4.
A chance to completely flip the script and find themselves in A4 on the attacking half of Ascent.
If you told me this at the start of the day, at the start of the first map, second map, even third, I'd have thought you were a madman. Truly.
I thought we were at home by 5. That's how this looks. This is how that looked.
Hello, hello, sit down, sit down.
Som back on a judge now. No operator in play, but Brock still with an Odin. Scoob is the one that's suffering, feeling the pinch in round 12.
And it feels selfless to have to kind of almost invest into that, right? To invest into the Odin constantly. How many people, how many challenges will Chronicle get? 3 put to dealing with just him. He's reading this nicely.
Yeah.
He's playing it very well, feeling a lot of pressure, seeing a lot of presence though.
The role reversal, look how hard NRG have to work to try and take something away from Fnatic.
So
it amounts to nothing. I mean, look at the HP, but Marta comes away from that, looking worse for wears.
And then it almost feels obvious they're going to try and, funnel in towards A. So you look at what Ethan and maybe Som can do, but they've gambled on towards short, they've gambled on towards tree. When he winds clear, Kayak not going to be hindered on the way towards site either, so all good here. Checks towards Hell, it looks good. Wait for the pop flash, wait for the pressure. Is there going to be a swing? No, NRG humbled down here.
Yeah. Hunter's Fury going to get invested as well.
Oh, that's a good connection.
All the way from the back lines.
Look at
Som
this angle.
eating that.
You better be ready for Alpha up here.
Chronicle's going to be very late in A main, but he's got his ultimate.
Not going to come in. It looks like he's going to counter it as well, yeah, but the paranoia posted. Kayak going to find one, but a great trade out. NRG going to still carry on forward. Timing is a factor, but do they count on Alpha? Diffuse begins. Anyone there to stop it? Fnatic digging in their heels. Kron and Crashy's still alive. And oh my god, Crashy's. Chronicle drawing their attention, but it could be Crashy's being their downfall. Another shotgun takes away Ethan. He dives in. Som back in his spot though. It's Fnatic all day. 8-4 by NRG, stunned, dazed, and held on merely 4 rounds.
Last player.
And for Fnatic, this has to feel incredible here. Again, up on 8. A total swing of momentum. It's got to mean the world to them. Again, very few players have had that chance to even stand on this stage, let alone doing this in a grand finals. Before we get to that next half, we will be handing over to the delightful Lou, who's chilling out with DRX's Hyunmin.
Et TRX Hyunmin est venu voir cette grande finale à Paris. Faites du bruit pour lui. Mesdames, messieurs, the Waylay expert, the wingman hat. Enjoy. It's a pleasure to have you here. Hyunmin, thank you for coming. First of all, the question I want to ask you is, did you see that Fnatic comeback on Abyss? You've been able to experience that on Heaven earlier in the competition. So how do you feel the energy players felt? Like, yeah, what are the feelings?
So yeah, all 5 players on Fnatic are very experienced. I think they just have very good resilience, and their mental is very strong.
Yeah, they probably have one of the best mentals in the world. Donc c'est quoi le secret pour tous les comebacks de Fnatic? Tu l'as expérimenté sur Haven un peu plus tôt dans la compétition. Ils ont un mental d'acier, les 5, une résilience à toute épreuve, et ça se voit. And you are the Waylay expert, right? We've seen Mada playing it on Corrode. We've seen Kayak playing it also on Abyss. So who are you passing the torch to on this match?
They're very good, like Waylay players. But I'll have to say Kayak for
giving
for the comeback on Abyss.
Right. Du coup, est-ce que tu choisis la Waylay, pardon, de Mada sur Corrode, ou plutôt celle de Kayak sur Abyss? Bah, Kayak sur Abyss, il a réussi un comeback. Donc forcément, je lui donne ça. And last but not least, what's your favorite French dessert? Hyunmin, c'est la
Crème brûlée.
La crème brûlée for Hyunmin. Thank you so much for joining me. Kamsahamnida. Fnatic seem to be back. Let's see if they can take map 4.
It's a great shout.
I mean,
come on now.
A man of my own heart.
Right. Focusing back on the game, though. We have to do it. Coinbase econ report, and I actually don't know which way this goes down.
Well, yeah.
It's been so dominant in those early games. It was like, oh, of course it's going to be Marder, or it's going to be Brock. Now, I actually don't know who's is going to kind of lead the way this time.
See a slight shift in what was previously fairly bullish in terms of the return on investment. Here is Kayak to be the focal point here. I think it speaks volumes that he's been the one to be top of the charts here. Like I said, the first half of Abyss, 1 kill. And within 3 or 4 rounds, he's right at the top. And that was what got this team back online. And he's carrying that across now to 15. An 8-4 half to start off Ascent.
Sitting on 15 to 8. He's having an absolute performance. He is. Alpha. Going to be played in here. Paranoia doesn't even need it on the first. Alpha! Did you forget about him too? Did you think he was only one? Fnatic is made up of stars here, but NRG digging their heels into. They're not out of it yet. They need to fight back from this though. Som gonna fall. Fnatic holding their numbers here. And the door somewhat shuts on this round, it feels like. Scuba's having to find something that, oh my god, what a shot.
Not ready yet.
Not gonna catch though, Boaster. Now picking up the Sheriff.
2v2, Rocket Scuba. Go on, fast Boaster.
Hands on earlier. Raw caught on the cross here. Scuba also down to 45 HP. Just one more shot. They both have Sheriffs.
Chronicle and Boaster locked and loaded on this, but NRG desperate for this round.
All they've both got to do is hit 1 bullet on each.
They'd give anything for it. Brock's been the star of this squad. Scuba the same, the backbone. Not still here. Revealing it.
Huddled in to the same corner.
Could be an issue. Spike, who's going to bite? Who's going to answer the call here? But it's going to be Chronicle, shot in the dark, and it lands. Just Scuba now, a 1v2. This could be 9 for Fnatic from the very word go. And Chronicle ain't going to stop. Full faith in both.
Nice post.
Leading his team in more way than one.
Hey, Macarena, let's go.
The culture shock strikes again.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
9 on the board.
Wait, what's 1 pixel? Was is it 1 pixel? Yeah, what's his record gonna be to Macarena, bro? I need to know this.
Alpha opening things up at a point of the map that was a real weakness for Fnatic. Well, the dance on point. Lyrics not so much.
I don't think that's how it goes.
I need a Kakuka check.
They are. We'll see. But pacey beginnings over here. 9 rounds. NRG. This is all starting to look one-sided. It's going to be 10 as quick as you like here. And Brock's trying. Ethan's trying. The Chronicles got
Fucking go, boys. I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
Now you're in trouble. When Boaster's back on his feet. Aura farming on the stage.
A whole different way of doing it.
What are you going to do? You've got to face off against that.
It's mad, isn't it?
In one of the most high-pressure scenarios you can be in.
It's madness. We're all mad down here, Michael.
Yes.
Jesus, take the wheel. We're going back in. Double digits for Fnatic. The pace is there. NRG need to find their footing. They need to stop the bleed. They've lost control of this game, and I understand why. But Som, great start. Punishing Kayak on aggression. Now this is a bonus, so Fnatic are going to try and be a bit cheekier. Take some gambles, take some risks, but control it. Find your footing again.
Say, if Alpha finds a kill there, but lucky to get away with his life, but able to take up the reins.
That's scary though. The
Plug
map looks
that
small.
gap, yeah, absolutely. Able to potentially have a say in this rotation. It's the first real instance of NRG being the ones to rely on this dead space.
Oh, is Alpha? Oh, he's going to hear this. He's hearing it. He's hearing it. Deep out drone. Higher. By Som. You got two. What is that?
Good shit, Alpha. Good fucking shit.
One is being
I just turned the game from losable to winnable.
He's in no man's land.
Come on. Ooh, unlucky.
Quick enough.
Bad timing.
Still got to find the final two. 30 seconds. Where do you go?
Crashies
Oh god.
Boaster also going to be in a position
Coming
to
his way.
capitalize off this,
Still
but
has
he's going to have everyone
paranoia.
here.
The only one that they turn from him. He takes down
Very
one,
winnable.
still make this possible. Crashes with a chance at this. He's here so early. Does he get a glimpse under the door? He does! Oh, can't catch him though! Brock's still alive! That's a problem. The door, vulnerable. Oh, he stopped him! 1v1! Ethan against Crashies. Start back in! Ethan!
It's fine. That was a huge fucking bonus. That bonus is so fucking huge.
They very nearly lost another bonus. I mean,
what's
as,
going on here?
as good as lost a bonus.
Yeah.
The Kayak's so close to getting that kill, by the way.
Yeah. Oof. You want almost no one else in that scenario as well. You want Ethan there. You want that backbone, the calm element, hopefully. And it's also the first big question I'm going to ask going on to maybe a deeper run into this or potentially that next map. Ethan's in-game leading. We've been highly complimentary. Now we see a different team against him on a different level. How does he deal with it? Right back in though for NRG. Fnatic with their purchase. It's a
Also, I know you're putting it here still. I forgot the pom-pom, so I did a pom-pom after this game.
It's only Brock who could suffer the damage.
Well, I think it's actually a really good read, considering 4 fell in the previous, that Kayak's going to find himself a budget up.
Pretty much.
And Alpha's going hunting again. They know they've got NRG up against the ropes.
Paranoia goes in. Doesn't find a thing. High flash. Fine. Take the site. We're waiting. Flank from
Look how early Alpha is here.
Again.
Nice.
He's gonna fight Scuba. Oh dearie me, they're being herded, Michael.
1 kill. Kron's got ult here. Could really turn the tides now that they don't have control of A main. They're all huddled into sight.
Looking for Crashies to get his dart back up though. How far off is that? A bit of a spam from Kayak. Smoke gonna go in, and Som playing in it. To be almost expected at this point, but it's Marta. Wait, how did Marta fall in this? Som gonna do well in the smoke, but the ult gonna come in. Ethan stands up, tries to take his
Nice.
but brought to his knees. Res back in. 5 still alive, and Brock's not gonna be able to do this.
Nice. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go.
Beast.
Textbook from Fnatic. Over and over again. All of the things, the simple, basic, fundamental issues they had previously on this map, addressed on the fly. And the stars starting to align.
Hey, I want you. Look at me.
And like I said before, Crashy's happy to stand up and take his place. This breaks the money of NRG. They have a no command. Scuba, 1 away from his. Brock, 2 away from Hunter's Fury, but Fnatic sitting pretty right now.
So look, we put the lens pretty heavily towards Fnatic in those early games, not coming with an answer, not looking like they had the right ideas. I put that back to NRG now. What's the answer? What's the solution here? We look towards the coaching staff who've done very well, but now they've been countered.
Well, they've done very
Where's
well in
that
terms of preparation. Yeah, let's talk about dealing with Fnatic in the server, on the stage.
Oh, it's
and there's
whole
a
different
short
thing.
list of teams that have been able to really figure that out.
Yeah.
Because this isn't something you account for as a team. You don't account for a team just defying all odds.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
NRG must have felt like they had this in the bag. They were one round away. They had 6 championship points to close out.
You talk about the mentality taking a hit. God only knows how they bounce back from this, but Fnatic have shown them it's possible.
Forced up.
They're going for it. It's all in, baby. Ride or die on this round. And Kai gonna find the first though. Already gonna be a nuisance. But Scuba with a great trade. Now NRG gonna take that good space on the site, right? Get the plant down, find stability. Backline under threat by Alpha. They should know of it now.
Crashies gonna look for potentially a tag here. Alpha very quickly on the flank. Everybody huddled in. 2 sight, 2 stingers in the hands of the NRG players. Someone Scuba have rifles though.
Not a lot of util to play with.
Scuba's waiting to pop his out, yeah.
The second he feels like that
They're all
timing's right,
caught.
there's not much to be done about it. So we gotta wait for now. Knife on top, this might
Can't
be
be
enough,
very
this might be
close.
good, this could be 6. So close by though, NRG, don't take your eyes off the prize here. Don't take your eyes off the smoke either! Kron comes in, but surely they're now waning in numbers. They're not getting the entry they want. Broad, great damage, and NRG. That's what they needed, Mike.
6-11,
A
okay.
reminder that they're competitive in this.
Absolutely.
It's been a drought of rounds.
Huge, huge upswing to force up with Fnatic being on 11. A roll of the dice, but it certainly pays off for them. Rourke is under Fury, obviously. Little Scuba investing into the previous. Fnatic only have the TP from Boaster. But a little bit of wiggle room here for NRG to maybe dig their heels in.
They could. Hayek though wants to break that in half, smash it into Marder, instantly trying to find some safety, hopping out, going into that smoke, on with the test on the extremity, but NRG on red alert. They know there was a threat in middle. It has been quelled. They still have to re-clear a bit of the space. Crashies, good info on this.
Able to really find too much in the form of damage, so if you look at the health bars here. But NRG takes them a long time to deal with this wall in mid. Spike, not committed just yet, so they're still probing. Trying to gather some sort of information on either side of the map, to be honest with you. So they might collapse towards short. So it'll be Alpha and Boaster once more tested. They faltered previously time and time again on this site hold. There's Boaster with a judge, doing his best Som impression.
Oh!
Mada?
Taking
Mada?
right out of the sky though. And they don't have easy access here. Do you forget that this could be a possibility? Bittersweet medicine given to Som, but a great trade for NRG. Still going to be able to get that plant on the site, get the time on their side. 3v3 now.
When do we get recon?
No, he's not got a bite on here, but Scuba's reposition back towards Jen.
Rourke's a threat in this.
Yeah.
Scuba as well. This is really hard to clear. And that's why Scuba, sharp as hell, takes away Kayak. Just got crashies.
We haven't got recon first long.
Line of sight anyone. Double stack towards hell, one towards main. Silently creeping closer. Ethan low. Great shot from Ethan. And now Chronicle, I think the time might be gone on this. They can simply put bodies to work if they have to. Maybe looking to make it as costly as possible, but Scuba, very well
Come on,
handled.
boys, please,
Talk about
please,
resilience, Mike.
2 rounds,
NRG are
2
finding
rounds.
what they need now.
That grit and determination
there.
starting
Elite.
to be displayed. Boaster a little ahead of himself in terms of trying to find an upgrade here. Could have maybe been gifted the second on the back of that judge. It'll be Fnatic to call a timeout here. 11-7, the scoreline will be reset financially. Just a couple of orbs away from finding themselves a very comfortable ult cycle though, and potentially being back in control of this half.
That's the important thing, right? Is feeling how that momentum has shifted. And as much as we can give credit to Kayak, to Boaster, to the Fnatic side, because obviously that Abyss game was something to be remembered.
That message is updated. That message is not correct.
Can't take that away from NRG either. Great timeout from them, coming back in with a great plan, finding stability up against, honestly, one of the hardest teams to handle as well. You don't get an easy game normally against them. That's just something that doesn't exist. But coming back in, finding what they need, getting people to believe again. Marder's having a quiet game here, quiet map, should I say, not game. But in his stead, you got Som, you got Scuba, Ethan, Rourke, picking up that weight.
But just to note, it was a very different quiet map last time for Marder. He was getting slapped about by every member of Fnatic. It wasn't necessarily one person farming him. Talk about NRG having to consistently flip 4v5 situations.
It's the first timeout we used. Was it NRG timeout? That would pay attention.
Talking about this coin flipping over
Think of the
and
NRG
over
timeout.
again previously. Fnatic leaving nothing to chance this time around. Way more composed.
Should have been 8-11
Much
half.
better game plan overall.
Way more competitive.
Yeah.
So I like seeing a test of NRG's depth. See what they're capable of. They made it this far. Not challenged in this way. Different arena. Fnatic this round. Frenzies, Sheriffs. Very light investment. Right, willing to show a little bit of leg towards middle, but just going to fall away from that.
Come on, boys.
Tuck himself in though. NRG with the same probe to try and deal with this wall in mid. Alright, still there. Still providing some level of comfort. You see again now Alpha trying to time his on the back of contact elsewhere. I think NRG might just be able to find their way into market. Yeah, Chronicle's going to fall here. The back of the spam. Got a wide open B site.
Yeah, that's really nicely handled actually. Really, really methodical. Try not to take too many risks. Approach cautiously. Might have heard a couple steps towards mid there, but honestly, to be expected at this point, you are going to get some pressure coming back in. So, plans could be in play. I'm on their side.
Another clean round here from NRG would be huge.
It's on track for it, right? You got 3 left. Make it just 2. Scuba silently doing some serious work for this team as well.
You should bet Crash easy.
Yeah.
Nice Crash.
Okay, what the hell?
Crash is like 2 seconds ahead of Scuba apparently. Marder trying to hold on to that.
Count shot.
Oh.
Ooh, hold up.
There's your villain. Certainly.
Bro, you can't be doing that, bro.
Certainly making a case for himself now.
You just lost 11-1. You can't be teabagging shooting bodies.
NRG got themselves up to 8 now. Our resident gun buddy distributor.
Crazy. The cameraman caught him there to be fined by obviously Riot Games
Obviously.
themselves. Booing not allowed. 11 to 8 though, we focus back up, fly back in play. Odin out, the most from Armada, instantly back to business. Wanted to be pacey about it, want to cut right through towards A. Deny this utility. Already got
big ping though.
Huge info for Alpha.
Nobody dealt with the dart.
How? Just maybe comms, maybe all the chaos, but composure found for Fnatic.
Hunter's Fury here for Crashies as well, though.
Looks like he's
going to apply further pressure. Issue being Kayak.
Oh!
What? Hang on, he didn't move out for free!
How the hell are they this lost? Crashies! Fighting Brock, it's 5 standing against the 2!
Marder 17
Do it matter. Matter literally 1 billion.
NRG looking so lost in this. I thought that pace was a sign of
hit
confidence.
both of them.
The paranoia is heaven sent. As Marder, that's what you get for shooting the body. Put right back down to play Scuba.
Make sure Scuba does this.
No
okay.
I'm
gonna say if Scuba wins a 1v5 from that spot, that would be fucking wild.
And I think there's you in the body right back.
Karma. Strikes right back, you can see Alpha on his feet. Yeah, Ethan just caught completely off guard. I guess by the timing, the expectations, Alpha over the top here, but the paranoia connecting on both of them. Oh! How can you not love that man right now?
Good Crashies.
How can you not enjoy it? Credit to Marder for giving it, but nice try, I guess. 12 to 8.
Look at the ultimates for Fnatic here.
Oh, God.
Everything but the Hunter's Fury.
The line. I have a challenger, Mike Scuba, who's been solid. Again, can't say how good he's been. Enough. Crashies almost has Brock there. Careful.
That dart to him.
Play again.
No.
Yeah, NRG sticking to their guns. Oh, Alpha
big
nearly hard
adjustment.
cleared here.
Marder's
Marder's desperate to find it.
Oh, he wants it so bad. But Alpha's still alive. He gets out of there.
They're so hesitant.
Oh, the
big kill for
fear.
Scuba potentially, but doesn't find it. Again, NRG have to reset. But walking towards both Chronicle and Boaster, and Alpha and Crashy's not too far away either. Alpha's got the res. Chronicle, a chance to potentially stop this from happening. Marta's gonna have to go huge with the Blade Storm here.
It's all on his shoulders to try and set the path forward. Oh, what a shot! Can't get any more though. Som flies in. Back and forth we go. Alpha, Crashy's Kayak. We've got Som, Brock, and Scooper on the other side. 17 seconds, the spike's not down. It's going to be pressured. But there is a back line threat on the way. Scuba with it all to do. He does the best he could, but it may not be enough. As Brock, iconic with the weapon, can do nothing.
It's all done.
What? We are going the distance. 13 to 8. Fnatic fights.
Let's fucking go, boys. Bro, we are so fucking back. Holy shit.
I'm the crabwalk. I'm the crabwalk. Oh my god, bro. I'm the crabwalk. You're not standing up waving at the crowd, are you now, you little... Sit down.
Wait, so how did the new... Hold chat. So I want to look at this. This is the new agent. I've seen how it gets played, but what I'm trying to find is the util. So it says, instantly begin to mutate, gaining a combat stim, regeneration, and becoming immune to all forms of debuffs. Becoming immune to ability damage, but does not act like a firearm. The immunity will last for the entire round, right? So that means he can't get flashed. He can't get stunned. Can't get resulted. Can't get slay showed. So the only way he can die is by getting shot. But then he gets regeneration. So you gotta kill him otherwise he gets health back. Right? That one's fine. I don't think that's that. Equip an interceptor. Fire to place the interceptor at the projected location. Once placed, reuse to activate. Once activate, it will destroy any utility that would bounce off a player and it will be destroyed naturally by gunfire. Enemies can destroy the interceptor. So it's up there, right? If he activates it. Oh, okay, so it's a time period one. It's not like it does it every time. Once you activate it, it activates. I mean, you get it back in 40 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's chill. That's actually chill. Crosscut. Equip a vortex. Fire to place on the ground. While in range and looking at the vortex, reactivate to teleport to the vortex. During fires, the vortex can be reclaimed to be redeployed. It's like a chamber TP, no? So yeah, it's a chamber TP basically. And it's a C ability. Okay. Chokehold. Equip a vicious fragment of your mutation. Fire to throw. The fragment deploys up an impact, creating a trap to hold enemies in place. Held enemies are deafened and decayed. Enemies can destroy the trap before activation. Wait, so do you see the trap there? So, it's basically a breakable fade seas, no? Yeah, that's the way I see it. I need to double check on the seas. That's the only thing I need to see right now. So you throw it, and it stays there. Okay, so it's like a normal trap, but if it goes into the seas. Okay, okay. So the agent is busted, I'll admit. It is definitely an OP agent, but I don't think it's that OP. We can definitely counter it in ways. It's just, if they ult, you need to expect them to be pushing you. Because there is no reason for that person to not push you if they're in the ult. Up to my eyes, though. Like, I feel like that agent should technically push in at the exact same time as a duelist. In fact, that util kit can actually help a duelist. You're going to enter site, you're throwing your anticipator, activate it, the enemy that will try to blind you, stun you, that gets deleted. The Vortex is like Chamber and Euro. I'll probably say it's more like a Euro TP. Because you could actually go anywhere with it. Wherever it lands, you know. So there could be lineups for it.
Folks, we're going to map 5. Exactly what you wanted to see in this final. TMV, you might got to oil up, brother. This is unbelievable stuff. We had to be down on the floor to celebrate with the gang, with the whole crew, with the community down here. I mean, what are we witnessing right now? A comeback of the century.
It could be history in the making. We have not had a reverse sweep in a grand final at a global show, and Fnatic are on pace to make this happen. It feels like NRG needed to have that win on Ascent, and now that it's slipped their grasp, they have to show Sunset for the first time at this tournament.
Yeah, and it's going to be extremely complicated for them. 1 round away, NRG was to winning this grand final on a 3-0. Fnatic, now they have the momentum. They have thousands of people here in the Accor Arena backing them every single round that they win. Everybody's going absolutely insane for them, and you can feel it. They're dancing on the stage. We have Crash standing up, teaching the other kids, the new kids in the block, how to shoot, teaching them how it's done.
Yeah, well, let's talk about what we saw in that game there, because it started off quite strong for NRG, but then we started to see Fnatic little by little, and of course the crowd here very much on that Fnatic train here. What can you tell me though about what you saw on that map there for the beginning of NRG?
And what I think I'm seeing is that NRG, they're really starting to slip when it comes down to the energy, when it comes down to the focus the players have. I think that rookie status is very much catching up to them, much like we saw on that previous map. They need a full reset. I saw outside after the first map loss, Bunker really doing his damnedest to try to get them back in, focused up, and clearly it just was not enough. When you get to a point like this, you have to be able to stay laser focused in the entire time, because if you start slipping with this crowd behind Fnatic, it's just working against you in every which way.
It's the 6-man
If they're promoting
absolute pandemonium
a bundle to promote it.
But speaking of who's been causing quite a ruckus in the server, Crashies, my man, of course, holding it down for us over in NA, but the reality is my guy's EMEA through and through. He has been really coming up clutch for the boys.
Especially in those eco rounds that we're seeing Fnatic winning today, especially here on Ascent. Crashies has decided he is not going to lose against NRG again in this tournament. He wants that trophy. He is on the verge of actually being in contention for that MVP. Kayak also as well. On the other side, worries, of course, as you were saying, Seth.
I don't know. I feel like the MVP Fnatic, if Fnatic wins, has to be either Alpha, Crashies, or Kayak.
that I have never seen him miss on this map.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely shocking.
Like Boaster, he had good IGL, but I don't think an IGL should get MVP unless they do the perfect executes, or unless they actually are like hard carrying. Like, you know, in Cloud, don't forget Sentinels on Haven. Like, if Boaster does that kind of shit in every game, every map, fair enough, he gets MVP.
They've had time to cook, but with the pressure building up against them, I feel like Fnatic have the upper hand.
I get taken back to what happened yesterday.
Yeah, Kayak crashes. Okay. Should definitely get him. Kwon, I could see Kwon getting it as well. But Kwon definitely has big impacts in every game. But I don't think Kwon is as like MVP worthy as Alpha. Especially how Alpha was shooting in the stage 1, stage 2, kickoff, 1-0. Kayak, a tier 2 rookie, dominating. Crashes, amazing initiator, can't complain. Great recon, great shooter. Great energy, passion.
We were talking about Ethan being the first player to ever get 2 champs trophies. That narrative is about to go out the goddamn window if they can't get this sunset corralled.
And it feels like this crowd is against them through and through. And how can you blame them? Fnatic coming back with the greatest comeback of all time, 11-1, and somehow by hook or by crook they were able to make magic happen in the field. Now it's a question of whether or not they could close this out here. We have Agent Select coming up. Let's see what we get. Bea, what are you looking at?
I am looking at Crashes. What is he going to do? I'm looking at Alpha going on the near, running it back. No breach to be seen here.
The fade over Sova is interesting.
And honestly, with the map that Alpha just had on Ascend, I absolutely love this. Kayak is on.
I'm a little bit scared for double duelist. I'm a little bit scared of that.
There's no changes to the comp on the side of NRG. They've been keeping this one hidden. I thought maybe they would have had something new to come through with the composition, but it's exactly what they were running back in Americas. That means that they then need to iterate. They need to have studied Fnatic's play on this map. They've got plenty of tape, but can they actually put it to action? That's my big question. That's my biggest doubt.
And I think that everyone who is an NRG fan is feeling that sense of doubt right now, Achilleos. Bea, is this it? Is this happening?
Is Fnatic going to finally get that trophy? Are they going to perform in such a level? The greatest comeback in history for them. The one trophy that has always eluded them comes down to an arena full of people rooting for them and against NRG.
Well, you know what? You may not be able to see us down here, but we got a crowd of people with us over there, and everyone's excited for that map 5. Ain't you right, boys? Yeah! All right, guys, we're going to get ready for this one. Map 5 is underway. Who is going to make history? Let's send this back over to Pansy and Hypoc.
No team had won this map yet.
It is pandemonium here in Paris. Mike, this is what you dream of, man.
It is. We are on the brink of absolute insanity. Yeah. NRG have the weight of the world on their shoulders, the weight of what feels like inevitability when a team like Fnatic gets the ball rolling.
They can fight against the odds. They can stand tall and face down the opponent who is coming alive. As said, this is what you work for. This is what you fight for. This is map 5 Sunset. It's gone the distance.
Okay, they didn't transition again. The first time it was sick. I didn't see. I don't know if they did a favorite map. But the first time I saw a transition, it was clean. But now it's kind of like
the unknown, the unwritten page of this chapter. And Fnatic looking to pull out all the stops here with this composition. 2 heroes potentially in their midst. NRG certainly.
Would you have a cypher chip there? Why?
They have the chance. A seasoned veteran at the helm. Ethan knows what it takes to lift that trophy. He's worked before for it.
He knows how sweet it tastes as well.
Could spend a lifetime chasing that, but Alpha is to get out of danger. Already Marder close enough by, but it's only Alpha here. Support from afar going to come in with that smoke going down. But NRG carrying on towards the A site.
Oh, I see where he's at there now. I just looked over towards it.
Holding a tight angle towards elbow. Playing on the walkout here as NRG now descend upon the site.
Confident approach, but cautious. Lovely little C's, but no one there to work from it just yet. NRG trying to make sure they're secure here. See Boaster, Chronicle, Alpha nearby. Brilliant!
Nice.
Brilliant
Good pick.
paranoia.
Nice.
Looking like he's on fire. NRG
Nice.
as Brock and Scuba called upon. Great work from Scuba. Lovely positioning, but he's the last one. How are you meant to stop him?
Good boys.
Fnatic continue the trend, winning out another pistol.
Oh yeah, Boaster. Twerk it, baby. Twerk it, Boaster. Twerk it.
In terms of the numbers, Fnatic 1 to the good on the final map here.
I know he wasn't working, but I still saw it shake. I still saw it shake.
Capitalizing on this paranoia perfectly.
And they ain't seen Alpha like this yet. He's been on his central
Been
roles.
shaky
He's
today.
been quiet. He hasn't been able to be the man. To do the damage we know he can. But now there's a new threat and a new problem. And it's him and Kayak now. That 1-2 blow, aggression, the name of the game. NRG need to learn on their feet. As Alpha looks to punish again. Been caged before now.
Nice.
Let loose. Stems the pace as well.
Nice. Unfortunate there. Not much you can do.
Good to deal with that front line, but Alpha's not done yet.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, the 1-2 punch.
Beautiful, boys. Beautiful. We're shooting. We're aiming. We're tapping heads. We're winning this shit.
3Ks in the opening 2 rounds. Fnatic now poised. You see laser focused. I mean, I was glued to the screen. We were watching Boaster ahead of this map starting. What a roller coaster for him.
This shit's too free right now. There's no chance Brock will ever have an Odin in this fucking map. This map is not made for Odin. There's only like 1 or 2 spots what are. That's literally it.
Need to see an answer back for NRG.
Defense, I could see him maybe put it out, but I don't think he will.
This is threat. Kayak actually going to take the way out here. You can see the Marder checked on it, aware there was a chance.
Well, going to struggle with full shields across the board to find value here, Alpha. Really made good progress towards his ultimate regardless. Now it will be Crashies. He's got a stinger, so he has to respect this onslaught. NRG second guessing themselves. Maybe just want to pull a rotation. But Fnatic not taking the bait. Kayak still in a position to greet anybody exploring on the back of that pressure. And Crash is actually re-clearing, so a ton of information playing into Fnatic's favor right now.
Scared of him, not stunned up. Kayak gonna take away the TP though, plays in Alpha, next layer. Nice utility work from NRG, trying to scale towards the site. They're still struggling to find some sort of security.
Oh my god, big picks, big picks.
Back to back doing the work on the site. Look at the
Nice.
doing
The teamwork, the teamwork. Boaster, 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 Boaster.
Out of here. He's still standing. He's still got a chance, but time is a factor, and it's gonna be the cross for the spike. Ethan single-handedly doing what was necessary. Brock, brilliant in the end.
Breaks the hearts of Fnatic, potentially converting another bonus, getting another.
But it took Ethan doing
this. It did, yeah. And again, this is.
I don't know why Boaster's going to turn around.
So aggressive.
Boaster should have turned around better one.
There he is.
Answers the call for NRG. Damage done for sure. The byproduct of that is the gaps. The purchase here. Alpha Tabaki into this. He's one away from his ultimate. Actually, Kayak on the hunt here. We'll find Mada. And gets away.
The fact he got away, Mike, I can't believe it. Genuinely, so many bodies there, but untraded. Confident display at the start. It feels like there has been a
Chronicle
good
wasn't
conversation.
spotted.
Hold on. Has to be careful here.
Right here.
Really rotating the additional player towards that B site. Alpha adding the seed of doubt. But he plays ahead. Nice trade there. Brock doing well to keep this one trucking in the right direction, but the spike still held towards main.
Yeah,
There's so many people here.
Yeah,
Come on, boys. 4v3. 4v3.
Drifting through. Kayak, TP away. Now joins Boaster.
Nice. From Brock. That is actually, like, that was actually a huge kill from Brock there. Oh, boys. Boys, come on. It was a 4v3.
That chance to take step after step here. But a 3v2, ult in
I don't
hand.
know where best two is.
Boaster and Crashies manage it. They don't. Scuba gonna hold that push up. Crash is trying to gap close in, but 40 HP ain't enough here, you feel. So many different lines to handle. Feels like maybe Ethan the one to do it. Oh no, clear Crashies. Waiting for that counter swing, not quite found it this time. Spots about.
Scuba.
TNT.
To the trigger to tie things up here.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Don't choke this. Don't choke.
Right back.
Oh my god, I realized my camera's not even on. I just realized my camera ain't even on.
Hunter's Fury and a Rolling Thunder on the back of Brock, and Ethan doing a lot of the
Wait, so it's been off that entire Ascent game? That entire Ascent game, it was not on.
Previous games, having to go through that motion of it. Be brought to a map 5 after being within touching distance of the trophy. A couple of clean rounds back in.
I remind you, they had 6 chances to close this out, and now we're here.
Actually, this is when
to capitalise now. Back of Fnatic's finances dwindling early.
Try to stuff then.
But still packs a punch.
It does, especially when you've got Alpha in the corner like this. Bring them down. Need to clear it. Be diligent in this. Crashies
Just
gonna try
the tape
and
on
set
desk.
Alpha up here. Actually, can't quite make it around the corner.
Not quite sticky anymore.
Out. Really good way to deny that springboard in, but it's still
It's due back in new
still alive on 23.
remake.
Perfect, but Fnatic making them have to work for their dinner.
NRG look as if they still want to commit behind this. I mean, it's only really Kayak that's disconnecting from the stack. NRG very, very wary. Crashies down to 23 HP. It'll be tough for him to make something work with the Stinger here. Scuba actually going to get Neural Theft off the back of this orb. Tension starting to build. Alpha going to tuck into this smoke potentially with his Bucky.
Still a problem. Still a lot to be done though. To break through this, waiting for that Cyclop. Okay, investment of the ult, but Alpha could still be rewarded with one. They're trying to fall towards the site. Scuba, Ethan, clean work from them, clearing through the site.
I know it's eco, so it's not like massive. But the positions everyone's at, it should be good for more than one.
Absolutely, and composure being the key word.
Oh, they did Ethan ult though, so I don't know.
Said almost looks concerning. They're still going to try and force the issue here towards A. Way out, Rolling Thunder invested. Get a big win actually to draw out this ultimate on this round.
Come on, boys.
To the side of Fnatic.
Let's let's get that double cut. Then we'll do this.
Still Hunter's Fury, still have Neural Theft, and NRG feeling as if they have.
On this map, I feel like Sova and Breach is always a must. Maybe a KO now and then instead of Sova.
Yeah, pace change. March fast towards A, but the paranoia not going to be able to be capitalized on until then. Som actually, the one to claim it.
Nice post.
Stands tall on the site.
He's got to go huge.
He still might. They're hesitant here. They're reinvesting that smoke towards the elbow side almost, and Boaster gets to live. Gets to breathe on this. Can anyone help him? Is there any utility on the way?
He got pointed.
It's Alpha on the way, apparently. Still
I don't know who the video anyway, but like.
But they can't pry him out of this corner.
I don't think he spotted Ethan there. Does know about Brock now though.
This time you're looking at Kayak. Trying to find maybe that pixel on the push-up. But they're stalled out here. They can't quite gap close him. Finally forced away.
Can do.
Ethan the one to claim it. But everyone's present now.
Neural Theft going to go in. We'll ping out the remaining players here. Kayak going to go forwards with his ultimates, try and figure out some attack. Some angle of approach here.
Oh, but Ethan, that's the leader that NRG will depend upon. As Kayak in a 1v3, it's an uphill struggle. I think he knows this one might be wraps.
Trip will go up and still looking to do damage, but I think NRG are going to play into this.
God, I have to keep singing the praises of Ethan though.
Ethan is going above and beyond the Call of Duty right now.
Yes.
On the breach,
nice.
The leader for this team.
And again, it's for those other players to look at to see that it becomes a reality.
Nice.
Kayak work on the exit, get himself away, as does Scuba. And a good couple of strong together rounds for NRG.
Going to challenge though, Scuba. Want to give away potentially another orb, or force the repurchase. Alphas really unlucky not to be able to find something else behind this smoke. Ada looking fierce.
Come on, boys.
To call a timeout here. 4-2 scoreline.
Good call, good call.
We'll be able to piece together much of a purchase, but I did hold on to the operator.
See if we can get a chance to bring that in, but for NRG, it almost feels like finally getting a breather. Finally getting a little bit of something on your side, getting a bit more of a distance to it. You look at the last couple of maps, it's just felt totally different, the mood changing. And again, look, we hate saying the sixth man, but it's there.
Definitely.
Trying to hear that silence again.
Bear in mind, one of the other notable grand finals that Fnatic have been in, they were not the ones to have the crowd on their side. So this must feel like such a boost to their confidence. To pull off what they did with the crowd cheering against them, to now try and embrace this crowd in Paris, has to feel good.
It does. Marder does have off the Somp. Taking on a very good purchase now, finding finances in the right place. The other side, a very different matter. And it looks quite repetitive, at least towards the A side. Maybe finding a vulnerability they want to exploit and continue to explore. Stingers and just that operator.
Change of util here, Fnatic. Looking to try and go forwards here. Som's found Crashies once more. LG going to try and pick up the pace on the back of that, but Poster will find Marder.
Okay.
An absolute freebie ahead of NRG making progress.
A little bit worried about Ethan's HP too. Down a bit lower, and does Fnatic double dip? No, they're just going to stack up around that smoke. Play on the corner. They have called over Kayak. He was initially on that B side of the map. Now stuck on the line. 3 bodies! Gonna get a follow-up chance here. Does dip away on the paranoia, but he's dropping them as they go. They are still continuing towards this A pathing. Still one in the plant on this side of the map.
Yeah, and it's Ethan to fall, the one that was tagged up previously, so standing ahead. Had no further advantage really other than the head count, but it's Stingers around Kayak's op.
Did you try and play it in? They're actually going exploring NRG. Brave in the face of adversity, and now they're going to see they're close. Poster can't get away from it, but he sees the info. Calls out to Alpha and Chronicle to get active. They are. Alpha then looks towards the site. Can't control the spray, but Chron can. Not fast enough this time, Kayak. Couldn't quite flick to the right target. Brock then.
He's not going to be expecting this, though.
God, Kayak is...
Poison another
Where did the bullet go? It certainly didn't land as NRG. All the right moves in all the right places. Where did that bullet go?
I don't know, I'm assuming with Som getting up, that is not a good route.
The walk up not being held for Brock here. I mean, hopefully we see that.
Oh, basically. I know. Why should I both to kill if wait, I don't get why should I both to kill if he was in that who won the round?
NRG with a 3-round lead now.
This is resilience from NRG. Talk about what it's like to have that 6th man on your side. Well, they're facing against it. They're coming out with their heads held high. They've come back in meaning business, looking pretty nasty about it. Big ult, but it's not the entire picture.
Rourke as well getting a tag. But we'll wait out the mark. Marder to try and find some sort of space towards top mid, but backs away. The cancel is called. Let's have his ultimate. Does get popped on the way in. Ethan one away from the Rolling Thunder as well. Only ultimate Fnatic have is the TP. It's invested, yeah, but completely negated by Fnatic's positioning.
Security seeming to be the factor here, right? This is map 5. Anything can happen. There's a plant in, and Scuba catching that push up from Chron. Nice little watch of that. Now you're looking at 4 players in the same position. Marta going to be...
Oh, okay.
Where's that second come from?
Oh.
And Ethan right back to you. Still needs you as well. Ethan has to give them more here.
Zero slip away. Kayak down to 5 HP. Ethan tagged up as well.
No one's the
Kayak
Kayak.
alive.
It's just down to people.
Standing his ground. Great trade. Ethan again. Essential for NRG.
Ethan is literally the playmaker right now.
In the most
IGL.
pressure scenario, map 5. He is their shining star at 11 to 6.
Gap starting to widen for the side of NRG.
Come on, boys. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Fnatic not able to string anything together. Behind the pistol and round 2. NRG slipping back into what feels like that cruise control that we've seen on display here in Paris, but the double duelist now in action. Alpha and Kayak going forwards.
They've been spotted though. That's been seen. Marta can get a really clean engage. Stun going to come through.
Yeah, he was
and Marta,
spotted.
I mean, he comes out better. Big info early on, given away. I think it was by either Ethan or Brock spotting that. Lovely heads-up work, just not letting any of those potential threats build. Marta's still ready for more.
Yeah, Kayak's trying to retrieve the weapon here. Does have Chronicle with him.
Portal closed. Timing, I guess, on this. Gonna be spotted out by Marta.
Not gonna know about Chronicle though.
So
That's gone.
gets down.
That's gone.
Oh, come on, Chronicle. Dangerous. They're fighting around this. Everyone now getting together on it. Ethan gonna find him. I told you, Ethan is the one who keeps telling Fnatic no. It's just perfect. Marta, yes, started off well off the back of the information, but again, they can't get away from Ethan.
He's just everywhere right now. Very rarely, the one on the top of the scoreboard defeated provides a different type of value to a team, but here...
I'm walking through that, I'm walking through that. I'm walking through that cage.
Leading from the front. Will be Fnatic to call their second timeout.
That's not a good sign. 2 timeouts, 1 off.
Ahead of round 10. Down
Come on,
by
boys.
5. But if there's anything we know already, that doesn't necessarily matter just yet.
Not over to that final round, but another challenge they have to figure out. Another puzzle they have to try and work through here. And a couple of close rounds, yeah.
Come on, boys. We can't rely on another boss sweep. We can't rely on another... Or said 11-1, but we can't. We can't rely on 10-2.
It's just there, man. Like, Ethan, the higher the stakes, the better he plays.
Yeah, it really is. It's where he really channels that experience, that veterancy that he's known for. And like I said, he's the one that's tasted sweet victory on this stage. See it all laid out in front of them. Do we see a switch up here from the side of Fnatic? Alpha does have his ultimate. They're bringing just a shorty here. We saw the hero rifle in the previous round, and NRG looking to pace change once more.
Alright, gonna feel a bit nullified with that operator. Not gonna be able to kind of pick away at them super early. Get affected by the shock dart, but still, it's called the rotation in. Already Brock gonna take himself to the other side of the map. Spike's staying here.
Yeah, maybe going to try and now pull this rotation once more. Crashies on a visual check, quite deep outside of 8. I don't think he's going to have any idea about the reposition here. Maybe going to sell something on the back of this smoke. Maybe a drone, a dart. Marta happy to throw his life on the line in this situation. It's drawing the rotation, look at them.
It is, but it's still Kayak here. One man to stay standing on B. One could stop this before it starts. Smoke's going in, they're looking through A, they see nothing. Steadies himself, does draw blood and gets out of there. Takes away the ringleader himself as well, Ethan. A big scalp to claim, but NRG get the site as the trade.
No hesitation, NRG commit towards the plant. Open sight line here, but actually got to be careful. Kayak Obviously, just in time.
Zom getting spammed out now, needs to dip away, but Marta picks up the mantle, denies Alpha the springboard in, and Marta's still jumping at the pit. He wants to do some more damage. He's got it! Just chasing him down,
this ain't looking good still.
in his work. To Kayak, trying
Winnable.
to fire off.
But I need to clear both spots.
In. This isn't bad, good damage. Oh, he
Alright, now it's
down.
very winnable.
It's all on Brock now.
Yes, Kayak. Yes, bro. Let's fucking go.
Standing his ground. The one
9 more boys. 9 more fighting.
Once more, the rookie is the hero. To find number 3.
I made some like weird handcuffs or whatever out of tape, bro. I take use my desk waiting at sticky. I usually tied it to go.
Som asked him, Boaster back on his feet. But certainly not out of the woods just yet.
No, not at all. First man to get dropped there was Ethan, who's been the big name, right? Like, you do it again, you find repetitive success because NRG have shown they can. NRG have shown step by step they have that possibility there. A big change, a 3-2 split, crunching towards the B side. Through market, this puts Kayak in a really bad position. He has to dip away or get caught in the heels, and he does. Doesn't get himself out of danger. And now there's problems everywhere. Site is being swarmed.
Come on, Con.
Monocle's under a ton of pressure here, trying to find a spam kill. Something to write home about, but Som found another one. Alpha will fall.
Brilliant problem solving coming in from NRG.
I'm just looking for one more round, boys. I'm gonna ask for one more round.
Remove that
or not, that's
on
another
the
one.
angle. Protocol on 17, still gonna do some
Come.
damage, but he gets overwhelmed. NRG getting
Crashes.
active. They want
1v4.
backside control. They've got it. Plant's gonna be in next.
Can be winnable, but I don't think he's taking risk.
Door close and Crashes, and he has just escaped death. On the flank here, and not much really for him to do in a 1v4 situation. Plant has been adjusted. NRG very comfortable here. Going to find themselves an 8th round. Buy is going to be shaky.
I don't know, Quake. I don't know.
Fnatic coming out of that. NRG
Who's on Valorant now?
slowly etching away.
Red.
Chipping away at all that confidence, all of that belief that was
The X
coming
factor,
together.
the momentum that only Fnatic can ever channel.
It's been shattered here. 8 rounds to the name of NRG, 3 held for Fnatic. They haven't found the solution overall at all. Kept humble. In this tempo change, I love to see it. That pinch towards the side. Problem solving on the fly, and this is the credit you've got to give towards NRG. It is no easy feat to face Fnatic.
No,
Most have fallen. But to find solutions in this final map, after having some of the biggest comebacks drawn against you, and still have your head held high. It's magnificent from them. We go back in, NRG.
Go, go, go.
If Fnatic can get this round, I'll believe it. I still believe in them.
Line towards B.
This is fucking crazy. The game should be done like 2 games ago. 2 maps ago.
Alpha does have a setup. So potential here for Fnatic to find some kills, catch NRG off guard.
But this game is incredibly more believable if Fnatic can get 2 more rounds.
Could be huge. In previous,
We can't get 2, but I can get 1 more at least.
find much.
It was a preemptive use, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
If they want to do that
Because they can make it to 6-8 if they win the pistol.
Well, the worry is if they send the Rolling Thunder, they go charging
Maybe
into
convert
trips.
the bonus.
Huge kill.
Beautiful fucking shot, Kaya.
Okay, take a little bit of damage, but not enough to really deny more impact. So now pressure starts to mount. Kai going to take himself out of there. Paranoia even going in, burning a lot just to find a clone at this point. Great stall as well. This is looking better. NRG going to have to work again, work hard for this. Deeper post on this. Do they hunt it? No. Ethan didn't go too far. Just enough for a plant.
I think kept in check by a flash there. Got a little bit of hesitation. Alfia now on the flank to try and find something. We'll deal with the camera. Won't know about Boaster the second one, but he's only got Stinger.
They're aware about backside.
Stack towards elbow. Someone 31. Hearing these steps.
They need to hurry up though, because it's taking too long.
They've got to get a move on here. They're being given nothing. NRG digging in deep here, turtling up. Every step feels so threatening. 4 to 8 or 9 to 3 feels so different, but Brawl does get swung on, but it's Scuba and Som. Alpha, there's no way you win this, but the 1v1, the HP on Som is low. Oh, and Alpha, a valiant attempt for the time. Too far gone, as NRG will keep themselves up.
The Fnatic took way too long for that round. I don't know what the comms are. If they're waiting for you two, fair dudes, but this is, I don't know. They took way too long to do that. Like way too long. Fnatic's gotta lock it in, bro. They were dangerous for 2 maps. They can't be like not dangerous for this one. What was their attack cost like? I need to know what the attack cost was like, as I said. That's literally all I need to know right now. Fnatic. Lost on the Pier Sunset.
This is my hack for
DX.
working smart. Money.com. Let me show you how I use Money.com to create a
4 on each side. Oh, that's quick. Yeah, 4 on each. So they go down 1 round than normal. What about against NRG? No. I said I'm not getting paid often by them.
NRG's hands.
That's what's reading on. 4 on defense.
Now.
I don't know.
I ain't saying it's over, Michael.
Map.
Actually, I feel like this one.
Remember Icebox. Remember Lock-In. The halftime score that seemed as if there was no chance to come back. Fnatic have to do it once more. See here with the Coinbase Econ report, it is Ethan.
That last conversation.
Yeah, no surprises to see me. You can see the amount of damage he's been able to do in that first half.
Legacy performance from him. They needed someone to get that ground beneath them again. The ground.
If anyone has sieges from this stuff, I actually feel bad for them.
That scoreline is telling me something different.
The professional outfit is not helpful.
Given by the likes of Ethan here. 20 seconds, we'll be back underway.
What will be the final half of Valorant here in Paris. And regardless of what happens now, one of the most insane grand finals we've ever seen. So much at stake.
Yeah. It's been magic. It's been absolute magic between these two. I don't want to hear a bad word about either. The way they played today has been heartfelt and hard fought for. Start to end. We go back in. NRG with a firm lead, but Fnatic still with heads held high. They've overcome bigger odds, but to do it twice, come on now.
Asking a hell of a lot. Kayak looking to find something. Marta though going to shut down Chronicle very early on here. No chance for trade happening. Kayak though answers back. Walk will fall.
Yeah, making it happen for themselves, but look at the space exchange. I quite like seeing that B main walkout actually. Kind of readjusting on the map, saying, okay, well, give you a little bit of space here, get that plant. We'll trade off and come back through market.
Gotta feel better about the hold towards spawn though. Looking at the mini
very careful.
Unless Fnatic feed back into this fight from mid.
A little out of kilter, a little off time. It opens up a chance.
Nice.
Strike. Crash is good, but a better trade from Ethan. Oh, he got caught though. Kayak hunting down his target. Moster on the swing, gonna find
Is that?
out.
Ooh, imagine.
For the second. A 1v2 for Som, but chipped up. Damage on the cross, but the pass for the final 2 players. Can Som maybe pressure them into a fight here? He's gonna find 2 though. This would be magical. This would be simply magical.
Let's fucking go after. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Win pistols, we're winning pistols. Okay, we can make it a 5-8, 5-9.
1v1 Som, who has just been phenomenal today.
There was a smoke.
Yeah, there was a smoke. Anything's possible.
We did it once, we can do it second time.
And it was 1-11.
Yeah, to be fair, already done worse than this, or more than this, of what's required here. Another chance here. I mean, even though some of the thrifties, the lesser purchases have looked deadly from NRG, Fnatic's round 2s have been clean.
There has that B. They've been the B hit.
And even going a little further than that.
I need Fnatic to commit to this A.
Yeah, very true. I like the stack though from NRG. Not going to be in the right place for it. So Som, is that shorty? A whole lot of trouble coming his way. Now, Fnatic's quite invested though.
Does the Prowler catch? It doesn't.
Okay, so given a new lease of life, stun still in play, but they are checking now.
Nice happen.
Diligent. Heads up, good work.
Alpha got brought to 16 HP, by the way.
Kayak.
But Kayak's hitting shots like that. Still go for a little more too. He knows they're a bit deeper here, so does he continue to chase this far?
And what's good in these early rounds here, Fnatic being very confident in terms of taking further space. Not just planting, resetting.
Trail might be the downfall. Oh, dearie me. Just falling for the trap there, but Chronicle picking up the slack. And you're right, it is just kind of controlling this, taking the fights to them, being confident in the engagements.
Absolutely. I don't see any more of these weapons handed across to NRG. Ethan and Scuba. Two left, and looking to try and dig them out of that position. Scuba's going to find Alpha, but no harm, no foul. The reveal will come through here, and actually, Crashies might.
Well, really, just two marshals.
Both given to the spike. 5 on the board now.
I think Alpha dropped the Phantom, right? Yeah, he did. For sure.
As I said, previous success in the bonus round, and it would be huge to once.
Yeah, it actually would. If Fnatic wins this round, this is so fucking huge. Look at still now.
On Sunset.
It's just so ridiculous that we keep finding ourselves here. We keep doubting it, but somehow seems to have
Come on, boys, be careful about this.
info in middle though. They've noted a good couple of bodies behind this.
Certainly have.
Now whether or not they can punish it though, it feels like a double-edged sword.
I mean, look
you
at
try and go
Scuba.
for one, exactly. You've got Summon Scuba.
Crashies didn't peek enough to get the info.
Just out of line of sight.
This is sketchy. It feels almost too good, right? Too good to be
Forward
true.
mid.
Huge connection. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is now getting to a weird little fight in middle, isn't it? It's just okay. No one fancies it. It's all got a bit top.
Everyone go mid.
Both teams going to drift towards B here. NRG anticipating this, but actually see Brashy's heading over towards A. Maybe to try and sell a fake here with a smoke, a reveal or something.
Swing, double swing. Oh my god, Kron, you got to live from that? I thought that was a death sentence. But at 45 seconds, they creep back through.
Yeah, I was going to say, should be the green light to take space elsewhere, and Fnatic make moves towards top mid.
I like the Kayak, the timing. This is so sketchy. This is so sketchy between both sides. 35 seconds. The pressure's on Fnatic to start looking towards which side of that to go for. They've chosen A.
Well, the pressure's on Brock, actually, to hold down the fort. Does have a trip to playoff, but he's not going to be able to have much of a say on some of these other angles that Fnatic will approach.
He's great with his dart though, but he looked a little off on that first encounter. Great flash! Ethan's here! Kicking down the door at 13 seconds! Bring it back to life! Ethan!
Still winnable, very winnable.
Damage for NRG. Alpha left on 34, Box to 61. This is rough. Oh, that's made it even harder. Alpha, the original Wonder Kid, 14 to 11. Trying to find a way to make magic happen again.
Yeah, much you can do here.
With step by step, they're gap closing NRG. Wind out of
Come on,
Fnatic
boys,
sails.
come on. Come on.
Double digits.
Come on, NRG. Let's win this game, ready. Win it, NRG. Win it.
Closer. NRG's inventory not really close to an ultimate just yet.
Is he on now? Or?
Fnatic Kayak 2 away, Boaster 1 from the TP. So a slight advantage in that regard, but slight.
But if it's another for NRG, you're looking at 11, man. much Fnatic have left in the tank. Smarter's confidence.
Actually, yeah. Dancing with death there. Tagged on the reveal, still stuck around to try and find something. Lucky to escape with his life. Monocle.
It was Kron.
Finds him.
They did that double swing out last time, right? Back pillar, late check towards main. This time called in for some support, got Kayak here as well.
Alpha will be revealed. Ethan looking to go forwards once more.
God, it's just perfect. Pixel perfect work from Ethan, but now in a little bit of danger. Can he stay alive? Can he get out of here? Not sure. Yeah, he can. Who might have doubted him? And now he's just matching him step by step. He's read it right. Ethan actually ahead of the curve slightly. Ethan is a cut above the wrist. Predicted a flank that's not coming, but he's done enough.
There's still a trip for Kayak to go past as well. He's one away from his ultimate, but has to find this plant. In a 1v2 now, Ethan down to 16 HP. Scuba still looking pretty healthy. NRG are drifting back this way at the perfect timing, Lauren.
Yeah, they're reading it really
I
nicely.
don't like
Didn't
acting
quite have
one.
that beat on where Kayak was. And now Ethan.
Yeah, he gone.
Just gonna add insult to injury.
Look at the time.
He's making it run low, trying to find a corner to play from. Kayak actually still affected. Just about coming out fine now, but this is a lot to ask. But once again, the rookie, and he's gonna need everything. 11 HP. And Scuba on the other side, sitting pretty on 41. It all comes down to that. Scuba! Sensational earlier for NRG, but Ethan, heaven sent for them.
Would have been an insane clutch to pull off, but NRG able to get that across the line. I mean, Ethan is just playing absolutely out of his mind right now.
Lights out, 22 to 11.
You can see how much he wants this.
Phoenix Dragon. Sorry, I don't know if where that was.
True two-time.
I've been so logged in for this game.
And he's certainly not a passive participant. He's been active in this map. He's led this team.
Look at the buy.
They are so close now.
I mean, Olds are plenty. Crashy's the only one missing, but it's 3 Stingers and a Sheriff. Alpha has his ult short. Rourke back on the trademark. Fnatic with a pace change.
They're trying. They're digging deep. Trying to set them up. That paranoia actually going to catch Marta. A chance! But Scuba on the deny. They are holding strong here. Backside remains under the flag of NRG. It's just looking all in their name as Crashies. Hate to say it. Might be time to face the music on this one. Som sends him down. It's 12.
I'm not seeing it anymore.
1 round away.
I'm not believing.
On a championship point.
They've been here before.
Yeah, not so long ago. I mean, you just can't make this shit up. Fnatic, again, going to be asked the impossible.
Wait, did Carter just swear, chat? Did Carter just swear? I swear Carter can't swear, bro.
Able to reset entirely here on this final map. Yeah, it's just mind-boggling.
Marta's going for a walk middle. Operator in hand. The other side, there is Kayak. Gotta be a bit careful about this. Can't let the moment get to you, he doesn't. He thrives in it. Drops Alpha for dead. Now what does Fnatic do? Down at 4. Plenty of ults, yes. What opportunities.
Certainly able to piece something together here. NRG already drifting 3 back towards the B site. It's going to be Som to posture up. Outside A does have Ethan. A little bit disconnected, but still support in place for him. 50 seconds left on the clock now. Fnatic letting this one run its course. Kayak to try and open up the site here with some information.
Final hurrah, it feels like. Leave nothing out of this round. All invested, Marder waiting, good C's. Rourke though, still present, denies any of that util scale up. Plant looking to be next on the cards.
Come through, chance to really contest here. Still an advantage here for NRG. Crashes able to slip the net. No, Ethan noted at top mid.
I'm pretty sure Ethan saw him too. It's just beautiful from Ethan, but he does get caught out. It ain't over yet, but a 3v4. Kayak, oh, he gets his ankles broke in a round like
It's over,
this.
chat. It is over.
It's all falling apart as Crashes, the last one alive. Bitter, sweet for sure, as NRG are your Valorant World Champions!
They silence Fnatic. The very final hurdle. You can see now the relief on their faces of pulling off an absolute miracle here.
The start of the day, you may have thought Paris was the city of love, but right now it's the home of a revolution here. The new generation, the new blood of NRG, setting up. God knows what successes are to come, but I can't wait to see it.
I mean, just what a run from this team. We talk about EG being the dream run, right, historically, and it's Ethan back here to replicate the same thing again with similar odds,
yes,
with similar circumstances. Untapped potential here, and Ethan's the one to really, really carry them across the finish line in this map 5.
See all of that tension finally off their shoulders.
Quick.
Having to face odds that most would crumble
GG's, I
under.
guess.
A
The comeback was nasty though.
One of the greats. And it is heartbreak. Truly, truly is. To be so close, to know what it means to reach this stage, is only understood by very few. And they all spend a lifetime imagining what if.
Will have to take their exit here. And very few teams would even be able to stand up to this sort of pressure. You can see the respect being shown now. Two absolute titans of this game. And it will slip through their fingers once again, the last accolade to claim. Yeah, it always is.
Something to imagine for the rest of your life, really. Something to strive for. I can't believe we finally have our first back-to-back winner, really, to understand what it's like to achieve this twice.
See.
You can see them both busting down.
To boast up.
We spent a lifetime chasing this dream. Not many people even get this close.
No.
Most will spend their lives always wondering what it would be like to even have a chance to stand on a stage like this. With a moment to be remembered, to be etched in history. Another underdog on a run. Ethan finding this success twice should be goddamn stunning. I don't know how he does it. To do it in that final match. 23 kills, by the way. Leading by example.
But so many times going forwards. And I mean, when you have a leader like that, it's so easy for you to just fall in line, get behind.
He's checking his game. Big one.
God, what a leader. Genuinely. And we had two of the greats on the stage here.
Yeah.
To find this success with rookies, with upward-comers, untested on stages like this. Against Fnatic. That is something to be proud of, to remember for the rest of your life. The coaches too set them up to succeed.
Yeah, I mean, from a paper standpoint, the last two series for NRG were an absolute masterclass from start to finish. Again, this is reaping the reward of all that hard work. Again, Scuba and Brock, for me, two people that have been just sensational. Marder as well, stepping up to the plate. Som, ever a threat, and Ethan.
MVP is definitely good to Brock. No, Brock.
Two-time.
I reckon Ethan actually. Ethan might get the MVP.
It's an absolute run from them. No one can doubt now, can they?
And a cinematic finish as well.
God,
They wouldn't have it any other way.
All the maps. I'll take these amount of rounds. God.
Absolute privilege to be able to watch that unfold.
Yeah. Do it against the crowd as well, man.
Ethan.
Ethan, just letting you know.
If you weren't fans before, you should be now.
Yeah, because ever the unsung hero. So for him to come out on the map 5 and have that performance to seal the deal,